Sports Dynasty. Hello, sports nerds. I am your host, Andrew Faubert, and we are live sitting. I'm sitting, but we're still live here at the North Sports headquarters, which is just my basement here. Also shared to you live on the Let's Talk platform, Let's Talk Football platform. Live Friday night. Oh, it's a good night. We're back. 2 weeks off because, well, one, I was sick as fuck. And now I broke my foot, so I'm not standing. I can't. I'm literally pivoting on one foot. I gotta be careful about where the fuck I put my foot tonight. We are proudly sponsored by Betstamp here, ladies and gentlemen. North Sports Dynasty. I got my headphones popping out and everything. Betstamp, ladies and gentlemen, is the leading contributor here in Canada for line betting and anything to do basically with all sports books related stuff. So if you want to learn more about Betstamp, obviously stay tuned here to the show later on where we have our little pick segment, which is just behind me. But also, Betstamp will talk line shopping. We'll show you some of the lines that you'll be shopping for this evening, tomorrow evening. My hair is all out of place here, ladies and gentlemen. This is a mess already. But you know what? Before we get in here, okay, before we get the big news, before we start dropping some major bombs here, ladies and gentlemen, okay, remember to like, remember to share, remember to follow North Sports Dynasty, okay? Remember to subscribe on YouTube, because not only if you do that, you help this channel grow. This channel, big appreciation to you. But not only that, you will have a chance at the Mike Allstat mini helmet at the end of the year, ladies and gentlemen, authenticated and signed by the man himself. That'll be given away. We also have the Gabe Neighbors. There it is. Gabe Neighbors, number 8 Minnesota Vikings jersey, which is also in the giveaway. Mike Allstat's on the side. My apologies. We also have the cards, which is a little bit too far out of my reach. I ain't even going to try and grab those right there. But tonight, since we decided to roll out the red carpet for our new host, that's right, HOSTS, North Sports Dynasty has invested in the buckets to get some more help here. It's a good thing, too, because breaking my foot, I can only do so much. I can only entertain so much. So when we decided to roll out the red carpet, I decided to roll out another mini helmet. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to win this, it's a Scotty Miller Rush. What was it? It says Lunar Eclipse Alternate. It's signed by him, though, right there. Right under there. And if you want your chance to win this, all you got to do is like this show. This live show right here. Because our host, one of our hosts, is actually going to do a live race for this right here. To one lucky person, like it, heart react, laugh react. It doesn't matter what you do. You can angry react. You can sad emoji this. It does not matter. If you react to this And then, in about, we'll say about half an hour or so, we're going to start doing a little race for this. And one of our hosts is going to be helping us do that. So who the hell are our hosts? I've been telling about these hosts here for 2 weeks. You got any guests? Anybody down here got any guests? Well, first things first. Let's get to some of the comments here. Alex Loosemore's in the house saying first. Wow, you got here pretty damn quick. Squid Rip Card says first on YouTube. Wow, they got here pretty damn quick too. Sean Sparks says first Commander fan. Eagles are undefeated. No more. Take command. Wow. Okay. And then we got first UGA fan. Everyone's just representing themselves in here. They're like, by the way, I'm the first this person. That's 10 OG. Yes, sir. Christopher Cole, second on YouTube. What is going on here? Pivoting on the foot. Like MJ, triple team in the lane. Yes, sir. First fan that actually matters. Ash Swinton. My voice didn't drop for a reason there. I'm sorry. It's just like all this talk that you and David talk about the Dallas Cowboys and where were they week 1? Scott doesn't know. Anthony Handy in the house. Scotty doesn't know. So don't tell Scotty. Scotty doesn't know. Was that Matt Damon that sang that song? Does anybody actually know that? Nick Rosario says, evening there, Red Baron. Thank you for tuning in. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, like and share and follow. Even if you are not a fan of the Buccaneers, wouldn't it be cool to be winning something from NSD here? Wouldn't it be awesome just to have a chance tonight to win something? Well, I think you all deserve it. You all deserve a chance. So just like the show, react to it. I want one sad react. That would be actually kind of cool. I'm not going to lie. One sad react to this show would make my absolute day. And then maybe like an angry react later on. But we'll get to that. Speaking of getting to that, we got some new hosts. We got some reinforcements, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't want to blabber no more because they've been waiting so long to be a part of this. They've been a part of this inadvertently for so long. One of them a little bit longer than the rest of them. He'll probably, use that to his advantage, or he'll hold that in some of our discussions that we have backdoor discussions. That didn't sound right. In the back, like the other group chat there, okay? Jesus. You know what? Let's just give them their own intros and give them the proper introduction that they deserve. Ladies and gentlemen, I am proud to announce North Sports Dynasty is bringing on 3 new hosts. And let's give them their all brand new intros. Well, not brand new intros, but they're all intros. Brand new to NSD. Let's bring them on, ladies and gentlemen. To your right, wherever you're watching, Boss TTV's very own Christopher Woroschuk, which is now NSD analyst and host. Bottom below him is Sid Swinton, host and leader, co-leader, because I know your wife's a whole part of it too. Cards and also.
Let's be real, she probably does most of the work.
Yeah, maybe in the comments saying it anyway. Mr. Sid Swinton of also now North Sports Dynasty's own Steeler analyst and now NSD host. And below me, bringing him back from the ashes of the dead Lions, we bring upon him the hostess with the mostest, Mr. Alex Loosemore, host of the NFL edition, 1/4 or 1/5 host of the NFL edition. Now, once again, NFL host of NSD and Lions analyst. Gentlemen, welcome. And gentlemen, how the fuck is it going?
Still good, man.
I was hoping everyone would just talk at once and not everyone be so Canadian and polite.
Well, I was sitting there, I was like, is somebody just going to jump in? And
Right.
I just go.
That's exactly. Yep. Not the same thing.
Isn't this awesome, ladies and gentlemen? How we all like it in the comment section. Let's see what we got here. We got everybody saying good things, I hope. I heard this. I heard of this show, so I hope you can mail the gift. Of course I would, my friend. Are you kidding me? Good to see you back on the airwaves. Thank you. Just saw the sad reaction float by. Didn't? I don't see them popping up here. I'm going to have to double check here on Facebook. So if anybody, you guys got to go on Facebook and see who did the sad react here. And
I'll take a look.
yeah, and then we're going to get some names here because I only got like 6 right now. And I can literally say them out loud. And we will eventually get to that for the giveaway. Which what we're talking about here is the Scotty Miller
I'll
helmet.
throw one on.
What's that?
I just threw one on.
Oh, okay.
I just
We
threw
got
about
the
50
Scotty-
hearts. That's fine.
Oh, okay. Yay! We got the Scotty Miller Rush mini helmet being given away, ladies and gentlemen, in about 30 minutes time. We'll be giving it away in a duck race, which is something that you find that I've actually found out about in Squidward cards. That's how I found out about those. And more on Squidward cards here in a bit. First, let's get a quick little introduction about what the fuck, I should say. I had to stop myself for a second because I was like, holy crap, am I literally on Let's Talk Football right now? Because I scare myself every time. I don't want to swear on Sean's platform. I just don't want to do it. Jesus. Ladies and gentlemen, we got these guys here. We're going to talk a little bit about what the fuck is going on with North Sports Dynasty going forward. Chris, you are obviously the Twitch guy, but you obviously brought something else here, which is this beautiful thing called Discord. So tell us a little bit about Discord and what we got going this weekend with regards to Discord.
Yeah, so I've been assembling for the page Discord server. It's basically done. Once you get in, there's a set of rules. You have to acknowledge that you have read the rules, or you don't have to actually read them, but you should, because any of the rules get broken, you get kicked out of the server. And you can participate in your favorite leagues chats, as well as there's a general voice chat for anybody to jump in at any time. If you want to chat with somebody in the server, if you want to chat on a Sunday, like, the last couple Sundays, me and Andrew have been jumping in there and just bullshitting during the games. And yeah, there's a general chat, great way for, everybody who watches the show or cares about the show in any way, shape, or form to kind of communicate with each other and interact.
Yeah, we tried it out. Like me and Chris were trying it out as like the demo thing. And we literally sat there the whole entire Sunday talking on the audio, just literally talking on the audio, nothing too crazy, obviously. And literally everyone can pop in there. Everybody can talk. Everybody can have their own voice. You can literally sit there and say nothing, and then we can sit there and be like, "Hey, are you actually there?" And be like, "Yeah, I'm just really high. I'm just listening to you guys talk."
Yeah, and I mean the server will always be kind of looking for improvement. So we can always like generally Discord's always been kind of a gaming thing. Lately, it's become more and more of a community thing. We can add like a gaming section. I can literally do it from my phone if we wanted to do it, right? We can add a gaming section. We can add a whole section for Sid and his card breaks. We can add a whole section for Alex and whatever he's doing. Andrew, if he wants to do something, you want something in the server, we can add it at any time. When there's games we can add, there's all sorts of things. And I'm constantly like in my free time just kind of sitting on my computer looking for things to add that we can do to make it fun, make people interact in it, and hopefully get more people involved.
And with regards to the gaming thing, we have at least 3 people in here I know, and I don't want to speak for Alex because I haven't actually asked him, but I know 3 people in here are playing Call of Duty.
I still got to get it, but I'm planning on getting it.
So we got I've been repping Warzone since it basically came out, and I thought it's been kind of cool that I'm not a gamer and people were popping into my lobby being like, "I've never played before. This is kind of cool. What should I expect?" And I was like kind of teaching them. That's what me and Chris and Sid and everybody can do for you guys. So were you laughing at me, the fact I'm teaching people how to game, Chris?
There's the fact people jump in the game like, "I've never played before." I'm like, "Yes, you have."
Well, I mean,
It's Call of Duty. Like,
Buddy,
everyone-
listen, there's been a lot of Call of Duties.
shut the fuck up.
That's what I saw. I saw a video today is because that Warzone has proximity chat now.
Yeah, oh my
So his
God.
buddy's like in a building. He's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And he's like, "I'm not telling you." He's like, "Meet me in the street. We'll fight with hands. Promise. We'll fight with hands." So he comes out with no gun, and his buddy comes out with no gun, and these guys are like getting ready to just like throw down with no hands in the street. And Buddy's teammate walks up and shoots him in the face with a shotgun. And he's like, "What the fuck, bro?" He starts freaking out. I was dying, man. He's like, no. He's like, res him. We were supposed to fight with no guns. You just came up and shot him in the back of the head, man. What are you doing?
Fun. It's been so much fun. I like the proxy chat and everything.
Yeah.
It makes it so much fun, yeah.
Not blabbering the lies. Or not blabbering the lies. You said
So I dropped the
sorry,
link for the Discord in the comments there, both on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm assuming after the show, Andrew will also make a post with the same link. And that link shouldn't expire. If it does, message myself or the page, and we'll get a new link for you.
Message NSD if that thing expires, because I was going to make a post last night, and Chris is like, no, not.
I wasn't done.
Not yet.
I was finalizing some shit. I was cleaning some shit up because we had way too much going on at one point.
Just wanted to catch up on the comment section here. Anthony says, hey, Alex, did that DW special come through for your birthday? Uh-oh.
DW stands for Deshaun Watson.
Oh,
so let your mind wander there.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
What's going on, fellas, from Sean Spencer? Sean Spencer is one of the owners of Let's Talk Football, which is another beautiful platform that we share this show to, and we thank them for everything that they have done for not only NSD, but for Alex and Sid themselves, not you, Chris, because you haven't done anything for Let's Talk.
Wow.
He just left.
I'm sorry. That was good. That was good. Anyway, but Chris obviously is a part of the Let's Talk Football community now because he's part of the Dynasty that he took over. But Let's Talk Football, guys, there. Sean Spencer, Janae Struther, the Swintons, Delilah, Nick, Kate, I miss it. Will, Alex, obviously, because he does the college show there. There's probably Nate, never forget you, Nate. And there's probably one other show that I'm forgetting. David is part of the.
Did you get Anthony and Colin?
Anthony, thank you, Anthony and Colin. As they're in the comment section, I'm going through it too. Like, he's probably just like, "Oh, really, Andrew? Fuck off."
I was like in my head, I'm like listing all the shows, and I'm like,
actually,
that one you brought up, like,
yeah, no, he's probably honestly they're like, what? And since he's the guy who clipped that, he's probably gonna be like, you know what, man, that hurts even more, dude. Fuck you. Don't do me foster like that. Oops. Oh, come on. From the hashtag from the
Kyle, you better don't, buddy.
Swearing is caring. Anthony says Discord is when you're explaining the difference between the orange one with the black outlets on the end of the flimsy one that everybody uses to leap their end table lights and alarm clocks plugged in. Oh, keep their. Oh, okay. I see what you're kind of saying. Fuck, dude. I am on way too many painkillers for this, dude. Do you understand? Anyway, there is the Discord link for you all right there. Fact or fiction. Vikings, Eagles would be the NFC Championship. If not, what is your prediction? Ooh, we will get to that. But before we get to that, we want to tell you guys a little bit about Squid Rip cards and what Sid actually is not only, say, bringing to NSD. He's going to be a host here. He's a Steelers analyst, but he has got his own card rip live that he does. He just actually did mystery packs, which just sold out within an hour. So Sid, tell us a little bit more about what you got going on there at Squid Rip's Cards.
Yeah, so Squid Rips Cards is basically anybody that likes football cards is what I do. I do breaks with or pull boxes or mystery packs, which I've now added to sell singles too. That's just kind of what I do on the side with all the extra cards that I get because I can do a lot of them. So basically what a pull box is I have it's usually about 100 cards with that are like rookies, autographs, numbered cards, kind of lower end cards, and then some higher end cards that are like graded and slabbed cards that you're trying to chase. in a pull. You just buy a pull, and we say, for example, if you bought one pull, you pick a number 1 to 100. We count through the pull box, and whatever number you get that card. And if it's a chaser, you also get the chaser. So that's the pull box. We do breaks, where breaks are, I get a bunch of card boxes. If you don't know, if you haven't bought football cards in a long time, football cards boxes have become very expensive, and that's why this has This is kind of why this has gotten popular, because it's a cheaper way to get into football cards and get some of the higher end products. Because some of the packs, the boxes I've bought have been up to like $1,400 for one box of cards. It's kind of crazy.
And what are names? What are some of the names that you've kind of pulled there, Sid? What are some of the
just from the teams here, I've gotten a Amon-Ra St. Brown auto. I've hit Cardinals. I've hit plenty of Rondale Moore autos. He's everywhere. I hit a Justin Herbert auto out of 25. That one was nice. Zach Wilson autos. We pulled some really cool cards. And then so breaks are basically a bunch of boxes, sell all the teams, and then, for example, if Alex bought the Lions, I would open all the boxes of cards and every Lions card he gets. So that's how a break works. And then I did mystery packs, where I kind of repacked some cards I had that were valuable, and some packs were worth more than you were paying, some were worth less, and so it was kind of a gamble as to what you got. It was really really fun there. And that's it. That's Squid Rips cards in a gist, basically. There's some duck races and stuff that I think you're going to see a little later. An example of what one of those are.
Which, again, ladies and gentlemen, every time we get to, I can just like lay that kind of shit up, man. There's the Scotty Miller mini helmet that we're giving away today. All you got to do is like this show, react to it. I saw Drew did do the sad react. It won't show up on here because he did it in a different group, but I did see it there, so I did put him on the list and stuff like that. So I am slowly making a list of people. But also remember, ladies and gentlemen, this show's got a rule. Every time we get to 10 reactions, likes, hearts of this show on obviously the base show, whatever shows up on like my StreamYard and stuff like that, we add something to the giveaway. And Alex has already seen the next thing that goes to the giveaway.
Yeah.
And literally, like, if you Buck fans thought the Mike Kallstadt mini helmet was cool and fun, you think the Scotty Miller helmet's fun. I love the bucket.
It gets better.
It gets better. And look at that. Just like that. Everyone's like, what? Ooh. So look at that. I literally need one more. And then all of a sudden we have another giveaway. But before we get into that kind of stuff, and before we get into the meat and the potatoes of what this show is actually going to be, let's introduce, obviously, Alex Loosemore, who has got to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, what he's got planned for North Sports Dynasty coming up in the offseason. Alex, take it away.
Yeah, so I'm going to start doing a Lions show. Haven't come up with name or anything yet, just kind of spitballing ideas. But I'm going to start it kind of right as the season ends is the plan. And it'll just be everything Lions, from off-season predictions to I'll do game predictions, everything down the line. Probably once a week, maybe twice, depending on if something big happens. I'm excited to get that rolling.
Yes, which is something that I have been wanting him to do for a long time anyway.
It's been brought up quite a few times.
Way too many times. And I was like, listen, man, I cannot wait for you to get going. Restore the roar. I like that.
Ideas. I'm writing that one down.
I like that one, Sean Spencer. Restore the roar. I like that. Into the Safari is another good one. The Lion's Den is actually taken, but that is a good one, Kyle.
I had thought about that one, but
that is a big one. Same with what is the bigger one there? There's that one big group. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's not the Facebook / Twitter group that seems to be like the main.
Yeah, it's the like Pride of Detroit podcast. Yeah, or something like that.
Yeah. There's a couple other comments I wanted to get to here. So do y'all text each other to plan your outfits? How cute.
You too, yeah.
Bro, I'm actually upset. I want one of those. I'm waiting for mine yet.
I'm getting that blue one. Oh my god! As soon as
I want the blue one as well.
Yeah, Sid messaged me on, I think it was Instagram or Twitter or something like that, and it was just like, oh, they have a blue one.
I bought the camo one.
Yeah, and then I saw the camo one too, and I'm like, well, shit. So Kyle says, Chris, put your glasses on. You can't see. I saw
I
that.
saw him pop and I laughed.
No, I had to mute myself when I saw the next one there. I can spiel real good, Anthony. But this one, hi Sid, hi Foobs, hi Alex. Fuck you, Chris. Your parents didn't spank you enough. Which, first of all, before I get into this, ladies and gentlemen, we've obviously hit the 10 likes for the show, the 10 reactions for the show. That means we have to add another giveaway at the end of the year giveaway. That means what Alex saw is now part of the pot, and I will have that here in about 2 weeks, more than likely, for everybody to see what exactly it is coming.
Yeah.
But it is going to be
Can
awesome.
I see?
Yes, I will post
I want to know.
I will post a picture in the group chat there so
Nice.
you guys can see.
$5 per leak. Just throwing
$5
that out there.
per league. Yeah. Just like Marvel leagues.
Yeah.
This pack sell out faster than T-Swift tickets. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna star a couple of these comments here. And those two are getting starred right off the bat. Comments of the night right there's. Can we focus on Sid for the whole show as he's got heavy breathing, it looks like. I just had meat potatoes for dinner with street corn. What is?
I'm assuming it's supposed to be sweet corn.
I don't, because I was like,
You guys
I
don't know what
don't
street
want
corn
to.
is?
I don't. What?
No.
Oh, street corn is a thing, guys.
Oh,
that's
Don't
what-
do this.
that's-
Don't you
I
dare.
swear.
Don't you fucking do this, American.
It's probably like an American name for taper corn.
They're going to be like, don't Canadians don't.
What's
no,
taper corn?
Exactly. It's just that you guys are like taper corn. That's just street corn. Okay, whatever. We call it the right name. You guys call it whatever the fuck you want.
What? What is? Wait. First of all,
I don't fucking know.
What is taper corn?
Tabor. Taber. Tabor corn.
What is tabor corn? What do you do to the
Awesome.
corn?
Tabor corn, man.
Whoa.
Well, you eat tabor corn.
Yeah, no, okay. I didn't know what it was until I came out to this side of Canada anyway, and then I was like,
Yeah.
hold the fuck on. You mean to tell me I've been eating the wrong corn this whole time?
It's better.
Yeah, even Ash
Ash,
comes in here, Taylor
Ash
corn.
is from Iowa, where all they do is have corn, and she doesn't know what taper corn is.
So, according to Google, Tabor corn is famous for its corn due to the large amounts of sunshine the area receives. It is therefore known as the corn capital of Canada and holds an annual corn fest in the late week of August.
So it's just corn So
From
street
Tabor.
Street corn is actually what? Street corn is actually like so corn. It's a Mexican dish, which Drew called out in the comments.
Yeah, okay.
It's corn, but you put like mayo on it, and then like cheese and like tahini, or like there's a bunch of different ways to do it. But like
Taco
It's
on corn.
gone.
kind of. Hey, yeah, the guy in It's Corn is eating street corn. He's not eating
Okay,
normal
that's
corn.
Okay,
I get
yeah.
it. I get this now. This is awesome. We haven't even touched football yet. I love this half an hour in. We're talking about Tabor corn. This is awesome. I think street corn is a Mexican thing. Okay. I want Alex's corn. Kyle.
Jesus.
Kyle, like I said on their show last night there on the NFL edition, like your name is showing, dude. Like
Yeah, oh shit, my name shows.
Yeah.
That
I
was so
thought
good.
you guys would have gotten an absolute kick out of that.
Oh, that was good.
Get with get with it. Get with it. I can't even speak now. Get with snow, dude. How about that? You Arizona mother effers there. You know
It's
what?
going to be
Let's
like
get-
+5 here next week, which I am excited for.
I know, right?
In the
As
middle
long
of
as it dropped
November.
down to minus
I know.
20 again. Like,
Well, yeah. All
Listen,
right.
it was -30 here 2 weeks ago. I'll take -20 over -30.
yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, quick reminder, in about 20 minutes to half an hour or so, we're going to be giving away the Scotty Miller mini helmet. If you have liked this show, make sure it's the NSD platform, because if you missed the like, and I don't put like Drew, I saw yours, I had to look for yours there. So like, make sure you do the NSD page, please. Thank you. And make sure to like, share, subscribe, follow. Show everybody what the hell this show is. We want to get this platform growing, and especially when we have things to talk about. Which I wanted to bring up a couple of things, since we got a lot of people in the comment section. We could get their opinions as well, but we got 4 hosts here, and I want to start talking about the NFL. It's the best and worst NFL team. You got only one for each. Okay, you're only allowed to pick one for each. Obviously, some of the best teams out there are, you say like the Bills, the Eagles, the Vikings, the 49ers, the Bucks, and you think, oh, I thought someone was going to call me out on that and be like, no, okay, cool. See, that's right. We still fucking dominant anyway.
Well, let's see if they figure their shit out. But.
Well, we probably won't.
I think we were all just being nice and letting you have that more than anything.
Like, okay.
I interrupt you enough during this show. I try not to do it on purpose. It's usually by accident. I try not to purposely be like, oh, hey, you're an idiot.
Oh, okay, well, I appreciate that. Thank you. Some of the worst teams, obviously, in the NFL are like the Cardinals, the Steelers, the Lions.
This guy.
The Raiders.
Yeah,
but yeah, so everybody. Oh, okay, cool. That's how it goes. Everybody just says first show. Fuck you. You wanted to make jokes, Blueberry? Fuck you. We're done. Yeah, okay, that's awesome. All right, so let's actually be serious here. I like how everyone came back right at the same time. Let's do.
We're texting without you in a separate group chat.
His face.
I wouldn't doubt it. Actually, probably would happen. You'd be like, you guys actually like down for this? Like, tell me right now. We should just 3-1 vote them every single time. Fuck everything you say. So let's start with you, Chris. What's the best team and the worst team in the NFL in your opinion?
I mean, the best team in the NFL, it almost has to be the Eagles, just based on their record. I don't think it's the Eagles, but like, what else can you really say? I don't know. I don't really put much thought into other than that. Like, I mean, standings wise, they're best in the league. I do think that they've had a lot of close games against teams that like are more competitive, that like, probably either A, shouldn't have been as close, or B, if they were as good as like their record says, then they should have just blown those teams out. Like, for example, the Cardinals, to me, they should have walked the Cardinals. I had that game as a write-off, and that game came down to a missed field goal.
Same with the Lions.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Like, we're talking about teams that are like, we're not in the playoffs, and the Lions, and they're like barely beating them. Like, they're winning, they're finding ways to win, which is the whole point of football. But yeah, so I will say it's the Eagles, but regretfully so. Okay. Worst team in the NFL. It's funny because they beat the Eagles, but the Commanders. It has to be. They're terrible, man. They're terrible.
Hey,
they're terrible.
Commanders have a better record than your Cardinals.
I'm not saying. I still think they're the worst team. It doesn't matter. They've played against.
None of that shit even matters. Do you understand?
No, it's like, I just think that they're not a good team. Like, they're just not a good team.
Where's Sean? I'm
waiting to the argument here. The Eagles are the best because they have the best record, but the record doesn't matter for the Commanders being the worst.
Yeah, it's because they're just the games they've won. They've been very lucky. Like, beating the Eagles was extremely lucky. The fact that they got that call at the end of the game, that was lucky. Like, it's the right call. I'm not saying it's the wrong call. We're not getting into that. But I'm just saying that's a lucky play. Like, if he doesn't hit Heineke, that game's over. The Eagles are going to go and win it.
There he is. Wow, really? Please explain. I'd love to hear this. He actually, I'm not going to lie, he did actually give a decent explanation.
They're lucky.
Now I'm not going to lie, you're going to get an invite in like an hour from Sean being like, hi, I am the one of the main producers of Let's Talk Football and would love to invite you onto the Washington Weekly where I can fuck you up. What's he saying?
Anthony's comment.
Sean hacking the StreamYard code and busted into this show. 18 pen and 3, 2, 1. That's some good stuff, right? Well, I don't understand why my computer's being weird right now. Sorry, give me 1 second. So I got random pop-ups happening here. Pornhub being the main one, and I'm just
shut down the porn.
I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Christopher Gold said I shared YouTube on Facebook and Twitter and put that sad emoji because of your broken foot. Thank you, Christopher Gold. I appreciate that. Okay, so Sid, what is your what's the two teams that you got for best and worst in the NFL? Because I don't think it's going to be the Commander. I don't think we're all going to be teaming up on that.
No.
But do you think the Steelers are the worst in the NFL?
No. Are you kidding me? We spanked the Saints like it was nobody's tomorrow. We've already beat the Bengals. Never mind. Anyway, not the Steelers. Fair. The best team in the league currently, with Josh Allen's broken elbow, I'm going to give it to the Chiefs. Their offense
Okay.
is scary. I don't think anybody wants to see them anytime soon. So I think the Chiefs are the best team in the league. As for the worst team in the league, that one's a little tough. There's a lot of them down at the bottom. And I don't mean to throw shade or shots at anybody, but I think that the Lions are the worst team in the league currently.
Well, this has been a great start for all four of you.
I was not. Yeah.
Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
I think they have a lot of talent,
wrong,
but
No, the
See,
Chiefs
I
is
think
actually a good one.
the Lions are a team that's a lot better than the record.
I do too. I also
I think the
Steelers
Eagles are a team that's a lot better than their record.
I think
Who
the
is?
Steelers and the Lions
Eagles.
are.
Oh yeah.
You
Sorry,
think
what were
Eagles
you-
and Lions are the worst team?
No. I thought Andrew was saying the Steelers were better than the record, and I said, yeah, I
do.
agree.
Yeah,
I agree as well.
agree.
Like they're
Yeah.
just rookie
I don't-
quarterback who's just got thrown in the middle of the season.
Out of
That's all it
all
is. That's all it is there.
and
out of
without their
all-
best player for a month, and
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Exactly. Like it's.
There's
I
like
think the Steelers,
Raiders-
if they start Pickett week 1 and they stay healthy, that's a very different record, in my opinion.
If
Oh,
we
1,000%.
fire our offensive coordinator in week 1.
It's like the same thing with us firing our head coach. We're on the same page there.
What about
Yeah.
you there, Alex? What do you got for the best team and the worst team in the NFL?
So I'll throw out a different team in the best conversation, a team that's probably undefeated if their quarterback doesn't cripple himself 2 weeks in a row. How about the Miami Dolphins?
Oh,
A team
shit.
that's electrifying on offense. That defense is very good.
Oh,
Their defense is not.
oh,
I think their defense
Ooh.
is like outside the top 20 defenses.
okay, fair enough.
Ooh.
Fair enough.
I
That offense, though.
The offense
Yeah.
is very
They-
scary.
I
Yes,
think. Yeah, I
very
was gonna.
scary.
I think the
score
Dolphins
like 30
outscore their
points in the fourth
problems.
quarter. Yeah, exactly.
They
And
outscore
to
their
score-
problems. Like their defense isn't that great, but they outscore their problems.
Yeah, one to score like 30 points in the fourth quarter against the Ravens, like stuff like
Right.
that is just
Yeah.
absolutely insane. I'll throw them up against pretty much anybody. I think Miami and the Chiefs would be an insane game. So fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
For the worst, I mean, I'm kind of surprised Houston hasn't been brought up yet.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Oh, I didn't even
Like
think of Houston. How did I fuck this up? Jesus.
Not
Okay,
bad.
Sean, I'm sorry. Sean, I'm sorry. Didn't even think of Houston. I apologize. As he's lighting me up in the comments, like,
Oh,
listen,
yeah.
pal. Oh, listen, buddy. Your team's not that great. Mine's not that great either, but your team's not that great.
Wait, so you got Houston there, Alex?
Yeah, they've got, I think talent-wise, they're the worst. They've got holes all
agree.
over the place. You've got good young building blocks throughout the roster, but there's not enough there.
Ash's comment is exactly what happened to me.
Same.
Exactly. I completely forgot they existed. I'm like, poop. Houston?
So,
That's
sorry.
like me. That's like me playing Foobs in fantasy. It's like, oh, it's a bye week. All right.
In the one league, dude.
But I
like,
decimated
come
you
on.
in both leagues, bro.
I've
I've ruined you. I've ruined you.
By the way, I'm coming at both of you guys in the NSD
Yeah, I know.
league. 7-game win streak.
Listen,
I'm on my
You
way.
you go right the fuck ahead, pal. That trophy's coming home to dad.
Yeah, everybody wants the trophy.
You
now.
go
That's-
right the
Yeah.
fuck ahead, pal. Listen,
Listen,
I got another
best-
bye week this week against Kyle. I took all his good players. How could he beat me? I got all his good players. They're all on my team.
I'm gonna
I
go
got
with the-
Peterson. I'm going after the top dog this week.
Yeah. I got the Chiefs as the best team in the NFL still. I think Patrick Mahomes is now going to be like the next generation Brady until somebody else really like just replaces him.
Tell me about it. I got him in fantasy. Tell me about it. It's great. 40 points every week. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I know. The worst team I got so far in the league here. I'm going actually with somebody in the NFC South. I'm going to go with Carolina.
I almost went with them. Yeah.
They're good when they have something to play for. And that's why I said that that's the reason they beat the Buccaneers is because that's their Super Bowl this year. Now they're just like, hey, let's all just get our paychecks, get the fuck out and wait till somebody else comes in here and takes over. So that's basically what I got. A couple comments here. We got best Minnesota Vikings, worst Pittsburgh Steelers. Kyle just like, he's like, fuck
I
all.
wanted to say the Falcons so bad as the worst just for that comment.
I honestly, like 10 out of 10, I would have put every dollar I had that Sid was going to say the Cardinals are the worst team in the league just to fire me up. in the background. I was waiting for it. I was like, motherfucker, this guy says anything about Kyler Murray, and I'm fucking losing my shit.
I can't say that
We
about
did bring
AJ
up Call
Watt.
of Duty earlier, so the shot was right.
Now,
there.
listen, you know who else is winless since Call of Duty came out? Jalen Ramsey. He was in the commercial, but nobody wants to talk about it.
That's true.
No one wants to talk about it.
Sid,
Yeah.
if you say the Eagles.
I think, though, if I'm not mistaken, the Cardinals' backup did better than Kyler.
I wouldn't say better. I wouldn't say better. I wouldn't say better.
He got the win, right? So one.
You got the win. You got the win. When we beat the Saints, you're like, oh, the defense got that win. The defense got our win.
Yeah, but Colt McCoy put up points against that Rams defense.
Hold on. He likes Colt
James
McCoy, though.
Conner put up points against that Rams
He likes
defense.
Colt McCoy. There we
Yeah,
go.
I
He
like
likes
Colt McCoy. Listen, I said it in the group chat this week. Colt McCoy plays with a lot of heart. I said this is what my defense was on the whole Benjamin things. Everybody's losing their mind about it. Benjamin plays with a lot of heart. So does Colt McCoy. I'm still starting Kyler Murray first.
This is getting Jason Swade so worked up right now. Says, hello, boys. Look at these 4 seximals all in their igloos. Warm me up,
Not
boys.
Sid.
Wow,
Not
Sid's in Arizona.
Yeah.
I don't even know what an eagle is there.
Hi, Ash. Says, hi, Kyle. Then that's the Sean comments. Of course,
Sorry, pal.
Chris, record Eagles best. Also, Chris, records about this matter worst command.
I also said that the record doesn't necessarily matter, but based on the record, you have to say the Eagles.
Now this,
Well, the Vikings have the same record.
Yep.
Okay, but until it turns to 625, as soon as it turns to 625, though, the Vikings are terrible because Kirk can't play in prime time.
Yep. As soon as the Vikings get to the playoffs, I'm gonna
If it's 625, the Vikings are going down.
Well,
If it's 2 o'clock, fuck, let her buck, man.
Go ahead, Alex.
if you want to look at it, the Vikings, 7 of their 8 wins have come within 7 points.
Okay.
We want to talk about teams that maybe are necessarily getting lucky with their wins. That says it right there.
Okay. I
do think the Vikings are a good team, and I do think they have a shot at whatever in the NFC. I don't think they have a shot at beating anybody in the AFC.
This comment is important, though, because Drew actually lives down very close to the Vikings. The Vikings are pretenders for me. That's interesting.
I just don't think they have enough defensively.
Sean Hack in the StreamYard there. 4 turnovers to 2. At this moment, Sean Spencer had rage overcome him. 49 carries over 150 on the ground, kept them off the field. I'm speaking as if Sean were like literally in here right now. I'm gonna go straight in. Kept them under 100 on the ground and kept Hurts on 200 in the air. We kept them off the field most of the second quarter. If you don't like us, these are the receipts to win regardless of actual talent. I like this. The 49ers, best 49ers, worst Raiders. I like that.
No.
I actually had them both on my list.
I think the Niners are the best in the NFC.
I agree.
I don't agree at all.
You're on the Seahawks still, aren't you?
No, but I just don't agree with the Niners. Like because Jimmy G, Jimmy G has effectively made Deebo Samuel a pylon.
Okay, but he's
one of the best wide receivers in the league. I'm okay. Was Christian McCaffrey going to run 72 times a game?
He could.
No, they can
throw. He can do it all.
No, I'm not. Hey, listen, I'm a big McCaffrey fan, so don't take this the wrong way because I like Christian McCaffrey. I think he's incredible, but I don't think that he makes the Niners the best team in the NFL. That's like saying that T.J. Watt makes the Steelers the best team in the AFC.
Just in the NFC. The AFC
but even still, that's like saying T.J. Watt makes the Steelers the best team in the AFC. One player doesn't make the whole team.
Well, T.J. Watt has missed 10 games, and the Steelers are 1-9 in those games, giving up 10 more points than the games he played, and has half the sacks.
You're taking this as an indictment on T.J. Watt. I'm just saying that he doesn't make them, but he doesn't make them the best player in the AFC, the best team in the AFC.
Defense. One player makes them the best defense.
Go ahead, Alex.
One team or one player doesn't necessarily make them the best team, but when you throw someone like McCaffrey on a team as talented as the 49ers with that offensive line, with those receivers, with I just don't
believe in Jimmy G, and that's what it boils down to for me. I don't believe in Jimmy. I think the Niners. I actually would argue if they had Trey Lance, I would probably argue that they are one of the better.
Jimmy G's a winner, though.
Now, there's that, and that's because that's what I was going to bring up. Is if this is going to sound weird. if you were to tell me that weird stat line with Jimmy G, where it's like he'll throw you 196 and win, you know what I mean? Because the defense is so good and there's enough talent on the offensive side where like the rushing game and everything else will kind of make it work. I'd accept that. But the problem becomes what I kind of agree with Chris is there's some of those games where like Jimmy G's got like all day. And fucking Jennings or whatever his name, that third option is just available all the time. And it's like you're looking at the 4 biggest contracts on your team being Samuel, Kittle, Ayuk, and now Christian McCaffrey. And you're like, I have to get it to these guys. And you're forgetting about like the Elijah and the other things. That's what gets me with Jimmy G. And I agree with that. But also at the same time too, fuck it. If I was running the quarterback with Kyle Shanahan, I just one pass a game. I'd fucking get dubs too in that offense.
See, when the 49ers were in the Super Bowl, they lost that because they couldn't run out the clock.
And that one deep ball, if everybody does remember. Yes.
But because they couldn't control the clock and they still had to pass the ball to get down the field, you gave Mahomes that extra time.
Yeah.
You're not going to have that issue now with McCaffrey and Mitchell behind that offensive line. They're built for playoff wins. That's absolutely with that defense, that running room, and that offensive line. They are built to win playoff games anywhere.
They got 2 Troy Polamalu's on their team. I just realized the other day.
That one dude trains with Troy Polamalu.
And I heard about that dude. I'm like, motherfucker,
is that Hufanga or
Hufanga?
Yeah.
Which now, time out for a second because I like this comment. I think the Oilers are the best team in any leagues with a kiss face. This is something I wanted to put out there.
I said
something that I've joked about, but I obviously want to see what happens possibly with this. Is we eventually will have a hockey show like on here, but it's not going to be done by me. I got my own hockey show with 1252 Sports right now, which everybody can check out on Tuesdays, right after the NFC South show. But I eventually want to get this guy right here with my other co-host of the NFC South show, Mr. Kyle Yacey, to both do a hockey show.
On the same show.
What, so we can gang up on you that the Oilers are incredible and that the Red Wings are fucking terrible?
What did I tell you? What did I tell you, Alex? Literally.
Let's back in the last few years in that matchup between the two teams. Even though we've been garbage and you guys have made the playoffs, we've owned you the last few years. I just like to throw that out there.
Playoffs, baby.
Now, but here's the thing.
This guy's talking about practice.
Now, here's the thing. I've joked to Alex and a few other people that I'm like, the best hockey show, in my opinion, that I've dreamt of and I want to produce so bad is you and Kyle doing an Oilers show. Yes. Because you guys talking Oilers together and agreeing on that would be so good. But your guys' differences on the league is so much like what you just did to me and Alex there, like you two would be doing to each other, but then it'd be like, okay, talk Oilers again. Oh, okay, yes. There we go. You know what I mean?
I don't think do we have that difference of opinion in the NHL?
Oh,
I think we do.
I
don't think so.
Well, even
I don't think so, man. Honestly, typically I find that like Oilers fans generally would agree each other, except for one topic and one topic only that we don't agree with each other on. That Darnell Nurse is by far the best defensive player on the fucking Oilers.
Oh my god!
There it is. Yeah, there it is.
Go to a commercial. But anyway, so let's get a couple quick other ones. This is the new NSD. Hey cuties, my Alex Pooh, Ben Cornett in the house. Which, by the way, after this show, get on the Ben Zone, ladies and gentlemen. He's going to be talking Buccaneers and everything else going around in the league.
The Broncos. I saw this comment and I actually wanted to quickly talk about that. Yeah. The Broncos. I don't agree. I think that they're in a very similar, for me personally, opinion. Because I think the Cardinals are a half-decent fucking coach away from being a somewhat successful football team. And I think the Broncos are the same way. I think that the coach – also Wilson needs to just get his head out of his ass, put his ego aside. But that's a whole other thing. But I don't think the coach knows what the fuck – he's way over his head. He's way over his head.
Why do I always – Sorry, I was going to say the head coach of the Saints last year. Thank you. I always want to say Sean Taylor. Sean Payton would probably make the Broncos a better team. Sorry, go Alex.
Sean Payton is going to make the Cardinals a better team. I'm manifesting that every fucking. Buddy, listen. Check my Twitter every week. Once a week, I'm like, Sean Payton, what are you up? You up? What? What's up?
What are you doing? Los Angeles Chargers are going to be the place for Sean Payton. That's what I'm thinking. Him with Justin Herbert.
I like that.
You think Brandon Staley's out? Interesting.
I do. I think they're going to miss
Interesting.
playoffs, and he's going to be gone.
Interesting.
With that talent, they'll be eliminated 2-3 weeks before, and he'll be gone. The one thing to look at with the Broncos, and I'm going to compare it to the Bucs a few years ago. It took Brady a solid 2.5 months to get his shit together in Tampa. So,
but it wasn't this bad. But it wasn't this bad.
No. But
this is terrible, man. Like the Broncos got 6 primetime games because everybody thought the Broncos were at some point going to be a half decent fucking football team. Yet every fucking week on either Monday night, Sunday night, or Thursday night football, I have to watch them fuck the dog for 3.5 hours. Like, it's ridiculous, dude. Am I wrong? Like Wilson would have made any team in the league immediately better somehow, except for the Broncos.
You know where I think Sean Payton's going? I think him and his buddy Lamar Jackson are going to both end up on the Jeff Bezos and Jay-Z owned Washington team.
Oh, that'd be
wow.
Cool. Now
that's a bold move, Cotton.
Here would be my bold one. And by the way, Alex, sorry, thank you for tuning in.
Why you guys are talking about my coach like this? He's coming to Arizona.
No,
he's not.
If anything,
you guys are going to be stuck with
no
Clayton
shot.
Kingsbury.
The random team that I could see it happening is Carolina. Because Carolina is the one place that is going to have a draft pick high enough where he gets his own quarterback. The defense is good enough. He already knows how to get 2 dubs against his own team. He knows how to play the Falcons. He knows how to play the Buccaneers. It's almost like a red carpet for him to the playoffs right off the bat with his own quarterback. So that would be the one team that I would see. Plus, if they got an owner that would literally spend so much money on him, it'd be stupid. I almost said a different word, and I shouldn't have said that.
I have a hard time seeing him going in division.
I mean, if the Saints still technically own his rights, they'd never do it. They'd be like, I want all your first round picks. And they'd be like, not for
And they
him.
do
They're
until 2024, I believe.
Okay. Getting close to that Arch Manning draft.
Or right when the Lamar Jackson contract's up.
Or
to be a free agent with Jeff Bezos.
Oh, shit. Okay.
See, we're all sitting here thinking like Sid's an absolute idiot. But if somehow this actually comes to fruition, we're going to be like, this guy is a fucking Nostradamus, man. Who is this guy?
Alex remembers when we worked together. And I was like, Brady might come to the Bucs. And then me and him both laughed at my own comment right after that when he was kind of a free agent. I'm like, there's no fucking way. And then when he came here, I'm like,
on Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to get Phillip Rivers for a year or two. We're going to go to the playoffs, maybe win one game and then get eliminated. And that's the story of Phillip Rivers. Like, well done. Like, cool.
That's like when JJ Watt came to the Cardinals. I said to my lead hand at work, I was like, man, fuck, JJ Watt would look good on in Cardinal red. I've always loved JJ. Always have loved JJ Watt. Even in the Texans.
You're going to need to turn your voice a little bit more to the mic because we do have viewers apparently who love your voice. So,
but yeah, I said to him, I was like, I'm like, man, I'd love to see JJ Watt in a Cardinal uniform. He's like, it's never going to happen. I'm like, shut up. A guy can dream, right? And then like 3 days later, he signed with the Cardinals. I was like, what happened? Ordering the jersey fucking now. What's up?
I wanted him in Pittsburgh so bad.
Once Kyler turns 3 doctors.
I bet so did everybody in Pittsburgh.
Angry running toddler hashtag. Just getting to a couple of these comments because we got a lot of comments tonight, and I don't want to.
What was that? Hold on. What was that one about Kyler? Was it original or was it the same as everything else on Twitter?
Once Kyler turns 3, the doctor says his leg will straighten in a bit, and he'll be.
Okay, yeah. So same as everything else on Twitter. Gotcha. I'm just looking for original stuff. Like I've seen all week is he plays too much Call of Duty and he's small. So.
Kyle says, Sean, go have some water. You need to stay hydrated, my guy. My beat is KC. My worst is Denver. That's not bad. Sean Spencer, copycat. Jimmy is better than Lance. Oh, okay. Maybe it looks like.
Yeah, listen.
Is a winner how until you have that ring?
Wow, guys, write the date down. Write the fucking date down. I agree with Kyle. Write the fucking, what is it? November 18th, 8:09 p.m. Me and Kyle agree on football.
Have you seen some of the other? I'll go.
Go look at his win-loss record.
I don't think Kyle knows I don't think Kyle knows what a winner is because the Falcons.
Kyle, I tried to have you back. Buddy. I tried.
You
He
guys
put
are
a
gonna
dagger.
be-
I had it. And he put a dagger in it, dude.
It lasted 30 seconds.
Jesus Christ. Well, I'm just like, I'm gonna shut up before he starts coming after me because I don't got time for this. I'm just fighting. I'm too busy fighting my own team's fans, let alone other teams' fans. Fuck off. Jeez, you see my Twitter, man? It's a war zone out there. Look, like all my tweets and replies are like, "You're an idiot. You're dumb. You're the stupidest person I've ever met."
You're dumb.
This is, yeah, clown emojis. That's my favorite one. Just like sending the clown emoji fires people up and it makes me laugh.
CMC is one good away from having an all-spark knocked out of him and him being stuck in pre-transformed form. Hashtag Enertron cubes. Someone want to tell me what that's from?
I don't know.
Is this a Doctor Who thing?
It's a Transformers reference.
I hope it, because that's not. No, it
Yeah.
should be said Cybertron.
No,
it
it's
should
a
say
trans-
Cybertron.
I'm just telling you,
I
it's
know
a Transformers.
No,
It's a Transformers reference.
No,
Okay,
bullshit.
yeah.
Ben, on the other hand, the NFL's quarterbacks remodeling agency. Then yes, Garoppolo will be a top quarterback, but that's about it. Speaking of the
Thank you.
Transformers, has anyone?
There's a difference between being a top quarterback and being a winner.
This is also true. This is also true.
Yeah, playing on the Patriots under Tom Brady will make you a winner, I guess.
Well, and then the 49ers were like 0-9, and he went and won like 7 straight games.
Okay, but he wasn't the only one who went there that offseason or that season.
No, like at the trade deadline, when they had not won a game, they traded for him, and he won 6 or 7 straight to end the season.
Okay, so it's he. So he's the one, right? But before your argument was the team around him was the best team. Now it's he went and won. So which one is it? But which one is it? Is Jimmy Garoppolo a great quarterback who can win, or is the team really good and it makes Jimmy Garoppolo look like he is actually worth the fuck?
All I'm saying is they went from the quarterbacks they had before. They had the quarterbacks before CJ Beathard and like 4 other
here we go.
quarterbacks.
Yeah, everyone in the corner.
I'm trying to figure out which corner it is.
That's my worst thing. I'm always like looking which way.
I went over here. I'm like, no, it's the wrong fucking way. On my screen, it's that way, but that's not how the camera works.
Okay,
yeah. So
go ahead.
Garoppolo went to a team that had it was like 1-7, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And then took them from having the first overall pick, and they won like 7 straight games.
Yep.
So obviously
he was better than who was under center prior to.
Oh yeah, he was
right. Like we're talking about, like who was it? Blaine Gabbert, wasn't it?
Well, there was like 4 quarterbacks.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. No, but that's what I'm saying. He's a bad quarterback. Whoever was starting for the 49ers, I don't even remember who was starting for the 49ers at that time.
Well, there was Gabbert, there was Beathard, there was
CJ got beat hard. Okay, like it's in his fucking name, dude. Listen, when you're replacing him, like I probably could have gone and played a better quarterback job than those guys, man. Like, come on now.
All right, for Nicole, you're not at the tail end. We literally got our first question of the first segment through, and we were about to take a commercial in a little bit here. We're an
hour in, and we haven't fucking talked about fuck all.
Kyle did
sitting here arguing with each other about nonsense.
Chris and Kyle in a show. That dude.
Be a good show. Be loud. Turn the volume down, like way down. Like put it on like 1 because we be screaming at each other on fucking show.
Great. I'd watch, and I don't know anything about hockey. See, there we go. So now, obviously, me being a good producer of NSD, I'm gonna have to extend an invitation to you and to Kyle in the same group chat. I'm gonna have to do this all over again. I'm writing down notes here. You know what? Well, why don't we just take a quick commercial here, ladies and gentlemen? We're gonna.
If I'm doing a second show, I want more money. I didn't think this through. Yeah, I should have said.
gentlemen, welcome back to North Sports Dynasty. We are live here at North Sports Dynasty headquarters, or at least I am. That's where I'm viewing this from, which is actually just my basement. But we are also live on the Let's Talk Football platform, shared to our proud partner, I guess you would say. We do a lot of stuff with Let's Talk Football. I like to say they're basically my partner in this, partner in crime, even though we probably lost Sean Spencer forever due to the comments earlier.
Who did that? Who did that? Sid, how dare you? Sid, how dare you? Who did that?
Is sponsored by Betstamp, ladies and gentlemen.
I was about to say, we've been on for like an hour and he hasn't mentioned Betstamp once.
Betstamp is the leading sponsor of NSD and is also the leading app in Canada to help you with line shopping. Line shopping, which we will get to a little bit more when we get to the NSD picks of the week, is basically helping you find the best odds for the picks that you actually want to make on the sports that you are watching. And if you do decide to get on the Betstamp app, use the referral code AFOBEAR. That is AFOBEAR, all capitalized as you see down there. And get that referral code in, and you'll see all the bets that I make. Obviously, I get a little bit of points on the other side and stuff like that because they're like, hey, thank you for using the app. But I obviously will show you all the picks that I do, all the picks up here, and a couple of the NCAA ones that I have. And I decided to take 2 hockey picks. There's only one game tonight, but there's one specific game tomorrow that we're going to be talking about. So make sure you use that referral code AFOBEAR and get the Betstamp app. That is Betstamp in the Play Store app, and it is free for everybody to use. Just use the referral code AFOBEAR. We also have the 3 new hosts. I've been here kind of for a little while. We got Chris, we got Sid, we got Alex, who has all joined us as hosts and content creators. We got a gamer, we got a card ripper. I got a lion show coming now. NSD is growing, and I have way too many comments. Literally way too many comments because we got so many people that have been commenting tonight, and we are going to be giving away a freaking mini helmet here, ladies and gentlemen, in about 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So you got that, Sid? You got everything kind of ready for me to give you some names?
I was just literally just messing with it. Yep, I'm ready.
Okay, so we got the Scotty Miller mini helmet, ladies and gentlemen. If you want your chance to win this mini helmet, you just have to like this show on the North Sports Dynasty platform or on Let's Talk Football. I believe that eventually shows up and stuff like that. So if you want to win this, we're giving it away in about 5 minutes. We just want to make sure that we got all the different likes and shares and all that kind of stuff because I can only see, I screwed up because I can only see so many. Uh-oh. Whoops. Wait, no, I got it. We're good. Haha. I figured out a way. So let's get to a couple of comments here. Alex says, hey, Chris, are you a Diamondbacks fan?
I am not.
What is your baseball team?
It would be the Blue Jays.
Okay, that's what I
did
think.
It is the Blue Jays. That's the only Toronto-based sports team I will support. Partly I'm like, well, Raptors. I haven't picked a basketball team yet, but I'm like Raptors. But I'm like, I hate Toronto.
Right? I love
it's just
Raptors.
like, God damn it! But I love the Raptors jerseys.
I love the Raptors. I love the Blue Jays. I'm just a Cardinals fan. That's the one thing that me and Alec agree on. I'll bring the lube guys. Says Hammy Jammy. Jason Sway says, please do a show on the Oilers. Looks like I am going to be forking out cash for another show on the platform. So we'll talk about that.
Listen. No, Kyle. Why are you like this, man? Why are you like this?
What the fuck, Chris?
Why are you like this, man?
Cowboys, Alec. The only word
being last if we didn't have Darnell Nurse
right now is harder, and you like that in your Kirk Cousins voice. Chargers are pretenders. I've lost faith in them, says Kyle. It's fair. I kind of agree with that.
When did we talk about the Chargers?
I said Sean Payton to the Chargers.
Oh yeah, no. I guess what I mean is like, when did we never once alluded to the fact that they were a good team.
Shout out to the Pittsburgh Diamondbacks for giving us gold. That's right. Cardinals got that gold glove again. Sid, that's a hot take. He says, Sid, shut the heck up. I would fucking die. He loves Dallas. The only thing keeping Arizona back is their stubborn quarterback. Oh,
fuck. Here we go.
Dude just joined. I'm sorry I missed
As
it.
if
What
it's
happened?
almost like he calls the plays. Oh no, hold on.
Nicole
Hold
says,
on.
so these are the new hosts. Woot, woot. Yes,
No,
they
he
are.
doesn't.
He did try to call the plays in the preseason, right? Didn't they like punt like 6
What?
times in a row?
That's why he doesn't call the play. Listen, I'm not saying he's a good offensive coordinator. I'm saying he's a quarterback.
Hold the heck on.
Not every quarterback can call plays. But he sure as fuck, right? I bet you didn't call 19 screen passes.
Look how these comment section went.
Yeah.
You try to miss out. Okay. What happened? So this is the new host, Woot Woot, Cloud.
I'm assuming she put that around the time I was like, I just like throwing the clown emoji at people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm guessing because that was like that's when I noticed it. And I was like, okay, I'm assuming that is like in reference to like, what I just fucking made.
I'm like, whoa. Happy Friday. I'm here finally. Thank you for tuning in, Nicole. I see you got the like in there. Did you get the like in, Nicole? You gonna try and get some buck stuff in your house, or you just like, nah, fuck that? Nicole, hey girl, what did I miss? Am I at the tail end? No, you are not. Jimmy G's.
This is what I was trying to say.
Yes, he can win, and he knows how to stay out of the way if necessary. He gives them direction and leads them. That's fair. More money, more problems. You guys all inspired me, so knowledgeable, and no, that was not sarcasm. Hey, I appreciate you, and I appreciate you being a great host on the NFC South show. You and Kyle do a great job because me and Sean work way too many long hours, or we get sick, or we just break our fucking foot.
But wouldn't you have more time if you broke your foot? Because like you ain't running anywhere.
Not when I was in the hospital.
You ain't running anywhere, man.
The Alberta healthcare, ladies and gentlemen, 9 hours.
Hey,
Here's
but
some
it's free.
Tylenol.
Yeah, but you don't have to pay.
Shut up, Sid.
But
I don't want to
free.
hear that comment again.
It's free.
I'd rather pay the 10 grand if I could just get out. More like Sid the Heart Ripper, says Hammy Jammy. Wow. That's some
Damn.
real.
You gotta start
bad
wearing
shit.
sleeves on this show.
Fucking swole.
Tuck the arms in. Like,
I just love they wear the same shirt, but like, listen, Sid wears the shirt. Andrew, the shirt wears you.
wow.
What are you talking about? She says, I have a present for your NSD show for Christmas. So excited.
This is also like my 5th drink, but that's
We got
neither here nor there.
NSD show party going on. Not actually an NSD show, but basically a bunch of people who do stuff for NSD are going to be at the party on December 10th, which, Chris, I don't know if you got the update. We have to switch it to the 10th. I hope that doesn't affect anything for you.
I'm good. I'll be
Okay,
there.
sweet. That's why I fucking
Good
thought.
fuck. I assumed it's because your foot was broken. Is that why?
No, we just
Oh.
couldn't get a babysitter for the 3rd. So but we had people be like, we could do the 10th, and we were like, sure, done.
Yeah.
And get
Whatever.
drunk one way or another. Ordered it from the U.S. Ooh, I missed the Montreal Expos. F the Nationals. I also agree. I think everyone in Canada, whether we like the French or not, all kind of want the Expos and maybe the Nordiques to come back so we could just watch them get the
We
first.
just need more. I just want more like pro football Canadian representation, man. This is pro football. Sorry, pro sports is what I meant to say. Pro sports Canadian representation. This is getting a little bit ridiculous. It's Toronto. Why do you think everybody thinks Toronto is Canada? Because there's literally that's the only representation we fucking have.
Did someone say Sean Payton? Yeah, Nicole. Kyler Murray doesn't care in the
fuck.
quarterback room. LOL. Scott Taylor, thank you for tuning in. Says first there was the Titanic, and now we have the LA Rams. Starring that comment. We got 3-star comments.
He's not happy about his Rams.
That wouldn't
He's been
be
going in the comments on
wow.
my show the past few weeks.
Murray calls the plays like he does on COD. That's another star.
Original.
Comment right there.
Original. Hang on. I'll go on Twitter and find 100 more like it in about a
It
second.
has 2 small heads.
Super original. I love it.
Okay.
Love to see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sid, you got some preparation ready?
I'm ready. Do you want to do names? Is that what we're doing?
We're going to do some names here. So, everybody out there, if you've liked this show, and you still got time, we'll do it until obviously the duck race. Like this show, if you want your chance at the Scotty Miller mini helmet, signed by Mr. Scotty Miller himself, right there. Okay, I saw we got another entry that just came in. Nicole, Nicole is liked, so Nicole will be added to it. You got about 2 minutes here because we're going to start putting some names. So Sid, some names for you here. Drew Pagones. Obviously, us 4 aren't going to win it, so we're just going to take those right off.
Yeah.
Your wife can win it because I just think it'd be funny if I have to add this to their damn care package that's being sent to her.
I got a real quick to see who's been paying attention to the show. If anybody can tell me when Chris took off his hoodie during the show, I'll add you as a second entrance.
Ooh.
I know what it was. If anybody was paying attention,
I have no idea
when it happened.
$5 says Hammy Jammy is like, I've screenshotted.
Oh, he's all
I got hot, man. It's warm here.
It was taken off mid-show. It was very impressive.
First of all, thank you for tuning in.
I timed. I was warm for a while. I timed it for I got a second. You guys also didn't see me leave to get ice because I'm awesome like that. Well, Andrew saw, but I'm saying fucking the people didn't see.
Mark, I saw yours just come in. I see you trying to help. I like that. Scott Taylor, if you want to win, you just got to like this live show. And if you are a Buccaneers fan, just so you know, we do have the Mike Allstat mini helmet that is given away at the end of the year. So all you got to do for that is like, share, follow, and subscribe on YouTube to North Sports Dynasty, and you get a bunch of different entries into the draw. And we will get you going there. See, there he goes.
He might be looking for a new team with how bad his Rams are right now.
Hey, well, come on.
I don't think it's going to be the Bucks.
That pick is better for the Lions right now than their own first-round pick.
What did he use to sign it? LLJK. I am a winner. Yes, you are. Stumbled in, figured there might be an Eric Kendricks mini helmet giveaway.
He's a Vikings fan though, so that name.
No, we apparently we only give out fucking Buccaneers mini helmets here.
Hey Jeff, we got Vikings gear that we're giving away at the end of the year here too, buddy. Gabe Neighbors. All you got to do is subscribe to North Sports Dynasty.
Can he tell us who Gabe Neighbors is?
No. A win for me is a win for the Bucks. All right, and officially right now your entries are all done. Okay, so for you there, Mr. Sid, we got Drew P, Chris C. We'll go with Ash, Kyle.
She got her 3 spot too. That's her favorite.
Okay, there you go. Kyle Yacy, Bobby, Nick Rosario, Sean Spencer, Ben Cornett, Nicole, Mark, and Scott T.
So let's talk football and 3 other people.
Yeah, basically. Someone's gonna win this.
Something I meant to mention earlier too, Andrew, because we're doing these giveaways and stuff like that. There is a way. I haven't played with it enough yet, but there is a way to do contests through our Discord server. Okay. So just another reason to get in on the Discord server.
Oh, yeah. Alec, did you like the show? I don't see.
He might have liked it on YouTube.
Oh, he may have liked it on YouTube. Okay, put Alec C. Or is it Alex C?
Alec S, yeah.
Or Alec S, yeah. So Alec S in there for the draw as well. We got you, Alec. Don't you worry, buddy. Cardinals were another team that left me high and dry in St. Louis. Oh, Scott.
What
I like the reference. Let's go to all right. First number in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. The first number in the chat. Keep it under 120. That'll be the time that we have for the duck race. And we will see who wins this. What? Discord? Who, what, when, why didn't I know? Thank you, Nicole.
I will repost the link right now because that was like an hour and a half ago I posted that.
And we got a lot of comments. 33. Ash puts 33.
Yeah, I will. Give me a second here.
Seconds. Okay, not a problem. He's going to put the Discord in there for you, Nicole. All right, so to everybody out there, for the Scotty Miller mini helmet.
Oh, hold on.
This is going up right here. So whoever wins, obviously I'll come out and we'll send a message to you and we'll get your information and stuff like that. 33 seconds for the Scotty Miller mini helmet. Whenever it is ready, go, Sid. All right. So we got the ducks a-flowing right now. That purple
Sean's
one is Sean. We got look at that Canadian one, Chris C. It looks like the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. Right now, Sean is winning. Oh, here comes the next wave. Here comes the next wave of ducks, ladies and gentlemen. Is it Ben? Oh, it's Ben right now. Oh,
Kyle.
Oh God, I've never cheered against a duck in my life, but if there's one I'm cheering against, it's Kyle. Let's go! What's up?
Christopher
It's a great name. That's a great name, pal. Great name.
Just to see the final results.
There we
Oh.
go.
Kyle, so close. Kyle, you're so close, pal.
Nice.
It was like 28-3 for a second there.
Sean
Christopher
fell off the
Cole.
face of the earth.
You have won the Scotty Miller signed mini helmet rush. I'm happy that it went to a Bucks fan. That is awesome. Christopher Cole, I have your details because he has actually also won the Braden Point Tampa Bay Lightning signed hockey puck that we gave away when Alex was actually here the first time.
Yeah.
So Christopher Cole's been a fan of NSD for a while. So that's another cool thing is that a fan of the show has won. So Christopher Cole, you have won. We'll make a post congratulating you either tonight or tomorrow. Congratulate to you there, buddy. I'll actually tag you in the comment section if I can.
Sean is losing his mind in the chat right now.
Is he?
Oh yeah.
There we go. I got Christopher Cole in the chat there. Boom. I tagged you. You've won. Congratulations, buddy. It's good to see a Buck fan winning it. To everybody else out there, thank you for at least trying, for tuning in. We're definitely not done the show, but if you do want to win any of the other stuff that we are giving away, we've hit 15 reactions to this show. I'm adding something else to the giveaway, which is a Mike Allstott mini helmet, which is if I can get to the cards over here, there we go. We got the Mike Allstott cracked card. We got the Van Jefferson canvas rookie card. We got the J.K. Dobbins rookie card. We also got the Gabe Neighbors signed Minnesota Vikings jersey. And we got another thing coming in next week or the week after. So thank you all for tuning in for that. All right. So let's get into a couple other things that we had on the docket here. Should the Bills-Browns game have been moved? They got like 1,900 feet.
Sorry, I'm going to cut you off for like 2 seconds. I just created a post on our page with the Discord link.
Okay.
So you don't got to keep scrolling up in the comments. If anybody wants that link or wants to send that link to somebody, which would be greatly appreciated, it is there on the page. I just posted it, and I'm going to pin it on the page so that it can be accessed at any time.
Appreciate that. Thank you. So we got that up on the page for you, ladies and gentlemen. And we also apparently got some breaking news. Alex, let us know what's going on.
Yeah, so ESPN just popped up on my phone. The Washington Commanders are disciplining a group of players, including starting quarterback Taylor Heineke, for drinking on the team plane. I don't know what the punishment is.
Worst team in the NFL. If I can't drink on the team plane, I don't want to be on the fucking team.
That's actually an NFL rule. No NFL team.
I don't want to be in the NFL then. I'm out.
The team is disciplining the
That's not an NSD rule, is it?
No further action.
No, it's not.
I hope not.
But sorry, go ahead, Alex.
I fucking hope not, because I've had about 6 of these fucking things.
Say that again.
So the team is disciplining, but the league is not taking any further actions.
Wow.
Still can't see what the punishment is.
Wow. Why
Can we talk about some not so breaking news? It was a couple hours ago, but it's something I'm excited about.
What's that?
Right here. This right here. I'm sharing my screen. It's right here. It just makes me happy. Makes my heart happy.
What is
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Coming back 2 weeks early. Look at this fucking guy.
You couldn't have waited until the actual time.
I've been waiting for a while to talk about that. I was like, you know what? We got breaking news. I got some news. It's my boy. My boy.
Guy. You know what? Let's talk about this Bills-Browns game first here. Okay, should it have been moved? The rating. I have even said this right now. This is what literally like Canadians would tune in. If I lived close enough in Toronto and I had my passport updated and stuff like that, I would be driving through all of that to go see that game. Should this game have been moved, yes or no, to the comment section there? We'll start with you, Alex. What do you think? Should this game have been moved?
For me, as the offensive lineman, my obvious answer is no, because those were my favorite games to play in.
Those are the ones you hurt people in.
Yeah, that's the game where you just strictly run the ball.
I still like the Mud Bowl. The Mud Bowl is a good one as an offensive lineman. Oh, yeah. Alex knows what's up. Yeah.
And for people saying, well, there was supposed to be 6 feet of snow, well, that's what you have machinery to push snow off the field for.
Yep.
I mean, there was years ago, back when Calvin Johnson was still playing, there was that Blizzard game that they played in, and Shady McCoy had like 150 rushing yards against us. And there's that picture of Calvin Johnson with a face mask full of snow. Like, you play in blizzards all the time. Oh, it was a great game. Yeah, so I'd say play in the snow. But
Sid, what about you? Your field, well, Heinz Field or whatever they call it now. That field right there. Yeah. That field has been known to have some pretty good like snow games too. Do you think they should have played in 4 feet of snow?
So if Alex is going to go based off him being a lineman, I'm going to go based off me being in Arizona. Absolutely not. You don't even
know what snow is like. How can you have that opinion? You know, it's not that bad. It sucks. I'm not even. I shouldn't lie to you. I only lie to the
Alex
cops.
is a lineman, and linemen love playing in the cold. As someone that wasn't a lineman, I hated playing in the cold. The ball is
we just like hurting people, man. That's all it is.
Hey, I get it. I love playing strong safety. That was my favorite. But
there you go.
The ball was
now
wait, hold on. Didn't you play DB because you couldn't catch the ball? Who gives a fuck?
No, I played both sides of the ball. I went to a small school. But no, you're good. I didn't think they should move it. I do feel like it's part of the game. If there's no threat for injury, I don't see why you move a game. Now, it doesn't seem like the Bills can get out of Buffalo, so maybe that's why they were worried that the Browns wouldn't be able to make it in. That's the only thing I can think of. But I don't think they should move the game due to weather. That at least unless it's like life threatening, like a tornado or something crazy is going on.
Yeah, and hurricanes and stuff like that. Those I totally understand. What about you, Chris? What do you
this shit again.
God.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that. What do you think?
All right, so the football fan in me absolutely wanted to see a football game where the snow was taller than the 2 running backs that were playing the fucking game. I thought that was going to be fucking hilarious to watch, and I would have watched every goddamn minute of that game. However, they absolutely had to move that game. I've read a lot of comments today on Twitter and on Facebook. There's like no power in Buffalo in some areas. That it is treacherous. And yeah, so
much better. No, I'm
just
kidding.
It does for me, in my opinion, it does become a player safety issue to a point. As somebody for myself who works outside in the snow in -30 every fucking day, if we don't have a warm place to warm up, dry off, that is dangerous. And now you're talking about guys that play football, they're running around, they're exerting a lot of energy, they're using every fucking muscle they have, and you want to put them in cold conditions with 6 feet of fucking snow. So for me, that's where I'm at. Like, I do think it would have been the most entertaining game of football, and if they wanted to fucking play it, I absolutely would have watched every goddamn second of it. But I understand the choice to move it, and I do think it is the right call. Where I disappointed in the call? Absolutely 100%. I was so excited. I was so pumped for this because Nick Chubb is like 5'9", and I think Devin Singletary's like 5'10". So I'm like,
5'7".
There you go.
The other way.
There you go. So 6 feet of snow and 2 running backs that are under 6 feet. I'm like, this would have been fucking hilarious to fucking watch. But it's just to me, like Sid said, like it is kind of a player safety aspect. I feel like a lot of people would have got hurt. A lot of people, it would have been just bad. And there would have been and like, honestly, the thrill of watching a football game in Buffalo, as much as I don't like to root for the Bills because my best friend's a Bills fan, the thrill of being in Buffalo is genuinely the atmosphere and the fans. Who the fuck is going to make it out to that stadium in a fucking blizzard? There would have been like 3 fucking people there.
God, I would.
Yeah. Well, you'd have to start walking yesterday to get to the damn stadium. But that's what I'm saying. Like, nobody would have gone. It just wouldn't have been. I don't know. I don't think it would have been that great of a game to be a part of as a player. I don't think I do think the player safety is an issue, and I just don't think there would have been anybody there. And it's like, what's the fucking point if the Buffalo fans aren't there bashing through fucking tables?
Scott says, I want to recount on the helmet drawing. It was a duck race, dude. Like, there's nothing we can do. Don't worry, Alex. We can tackle each other in the snow. Jammy's still here for you, buddy. Don't worry. Heck yeah. Thank you. Don't you worry, buddy. I got you. Ash says, as much as I would love to see it, still don't think they should.
Yeah, no, exactly. Exactly. I would have watched every minute of the fucking game. I would have turned off every part of my life and be like, I'm watching this because this is going to be both hilarious and entertaining, and it's still football, so I'm pumped to see it. But it's just not. It's not safe.
Hello, it is 10-6-6. I want to let you all know that I am pretty good at football. Canadians
Football.
do know how to properly utilize me. Also, Sydney, I love your bald head, baby. XOXO.
I love
There
that
we
it's a
are.
picture of Malik Willis.
I love that it's Kenneth of all things. I don't know why the Kenneth thing is what gets.
Kenneth pick 6.
I don't even know how.
Not even the
anyone
pick
would have
6
gotten
part, just
this.
Kenneth. I'm just like, what the fuck?
Love but hate the snow. Chris, you're on another level. Says
Oh, I
Nicole.
know, I know.
Becomes up to the same game of players. Yeah, which is
Yeah,
makes
absolutely.
sense. I don't think they have the helmet headstand warmers in the certain fields. That's also fair. That's
I think
fair.
Buffalo is where they would definitely have it, though.
Oh yeah.
That's
Yeah, but if
what
there, but
Absolutely.
but I guess what my point was if there's no
With
power
no
to the
power.
fucking stadium. Also, what are we keeping score with the flip cards we used in high school for volleyball? Like, how the fuck are we keeping score? This guy's sitting there, 1, 2, and then it's wow, Buffalo's
Well,
down.
you
We
might-
gotta.
Scott,
I
have that
accidentally added a point there, boys. Sorry.
you see what I added here, Scott? This is the talent that I have added to NSD here. Okay,
You
I
might-
gotta do.
you
No,
might not
buddy,
have any
listen.
Points, Chris.
I don't think I'm allowed. Listen, it's not Red Bulls. I was born this way, pal. I got a lot of
I
energy,
was
high energy.
born this way. What? No, Drew Brees or Sean
Also,
Payton?
half in the bag, so that helps.
Yeah. Josh Allen, I think Jets fans counting us out. We could play in the snow. The snow hasn't hurt anyone, and there hasn't ever been a plane crash in the New.
Oh, no.
Let's go, Bills, baby.
No. Oh, no.
No,
Joshua.
no.
Oh, my God.
Am I allowed to star that comment? Like,
And goodbye
right?
to everyone. NSD is
Oh.
canceled.
Oh, listen,
Wow.
this is a family program.
No, it's not.
Not anymore. It's
I
not.
want my kids go to bed. Oh my God, that's
Oh,
awesome.
Nicole's lost.
This guy needed an
All
excuse
right,
to go
well,
grab the other bottle. So
Let's
Nicole
move
said,
on
I'm
to
lost. Help me.
let's move on quickly to the next segment here. We're gonna do our NCAA players here quick,
shit.
and then we're gonna get into the bets of the week. And then that way we have time to have the open platform for everybody. By the way, everybody, appreciate you being here. Appreciate the likes and the shares. If you haven't already, drop a like, drop a share, drop a follow, subscribe on YouTube, build the YouTube page. That's the big thing that we're trying to get. Get down to the Discord, obviously, if you've been wanting to talk Discord. Nicole was talking about that.
Again, on the point of the Discord, I watch football on my computer just because I can open multiple tabs and I have multiple monitors. I'm always on my computer. If you want to sit there and talk about football fucking day, just fire a message in that general chat and I will probably hop into the voice chat.
I got
Very
a
good.
broken foot.
Very good
Me,
chance.
More than likely, at least 2 of us to possibly all 4 of us are going to be hopping in there this weekend just to talk for a little bit. So if you guys do want to talk a little bit more and hear some of the other shit that we obviously have to talk about with regards to sports, this is a more condensed because it's live and we have things that we have to get. We have like, a list of things.
Things we have to get. It's been an hour and a half. We haven't gotten to one of the things we wanted
We just
to get
finished
to.
one segment.
Oh, we did too.
Almost 2 segments.
Hey, by the way, I actually wasn't paying attention. Did anybody chime in with what time my hoodie came off at?
Nobody got it.
No.
Nobody got it, eh? I don't even know what it is.
Did either of you two get it?
No, I have no idea.
It was during
during
Alex's
you,
segment. Yeah.
When he was zooming in
During
on Alex.
you, as soon as he zoomed in on Alex talking about the Lions show, I was like, well, I'm hot as shit. Taking this bitch off. I'm hot.
Yeah.
The next segment is obviously the college players. So what we've been doing here on NSD is anytime we get some people on, we want to get a different idea of what everybody's thinking for some of these college players. Alex is one of the bigger college guys in the group, I would say. He dives a little
I'm trying. I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying.
It doesn't help that your team doesn't do that great at drafting anyway, so like it's hard for you.
Okay, we're not. What do we? I don't even know what you're talking about because I've also been. So hold on. So Majai Sanders, he's had an incredible year. Zaven Collins has had an incredible
Raise
year.
your hand if your team took a quarterback in the first round back-to-back years.
Yeah, fair enough. Josh Rosen sucked. Josh Rosen's a piece of
overall.
shit. Josh Rosen's a piece of shit. Let's put it. He's an idiot.
Josh Rosen's actually popped in and said,
Oh, there he is. Yeah, what's up? You're terrible, dude. You're not a good quarterback. I'm sorry. The Hebrew Hammer can go fuck itself.
I would have never said what Josh Allen had said, and I am appalled. In addition, does anybody know how to get XFL attention?
Listen, Josh, apply for the CFL, pal. You might end up as a third stringer in the CFL. You're fucking dog shit. Guy was terrible, dude. Terrible. He was awful. What, am I wrong? He's not even fucking playing football anymore, is he? I don't even know.
Your 10th overall pick.
So
fair enough.
He's the backup in Cleveland, actually.
Why would you do this, Tid? Why would you do this?
Because I mean, listen, on paper, he looked like a good quarterback. Get to the NFL, not a good quarterback. Oh, yeah, fair enough. We got a way better quarterback out of it, so I'm good with it.
So, speaking of good quarterback.
That was going to be a down year regardless. Like, regardless of who's at quarterback, that was going to be a down year.
Stop ruining my transitions right now, Chris.
He's got me fired up, and I'm half in the bag. What do you fucking want from me? This is what I warned you about when we go to Detroit. As soon as I say, what's that guy looking at? Get me the fuck out of the stadium, because I 100% am going to fuck somebody up.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you like our new host here at NSD, drop us a like, drop us a share, drop us a follow. Voice your concerns.
I'm going to get voted off by our fans here right away.
Well, I've had like 3 viewers sometimes on shows, so technically I've been voted out many of times.
Josh Allen's next comment.
I like this. Go Battlehawks here. Also, Dub Sauce, thank you for giving up on me for a professional card player. I will never forget your Twitter for a few years ago calling me average. Am I a piece of shit? You better back off.
Listen, you're a piece of shit, pal. You're a piece of shit.
Tyler are gonna have so much fun doing the show.
Okay? You're dog shit, dude.
So let's talk about a couple of these college players that we got going up here in.
Try professional checkers because football wasn't it, pal.
We got Jalin Hyatt, wide receiver out of Tennessee. We got Andre Carter, the outside linebacker, possibly edge rusher, whatever you want to call him, out of Army.
Rusher,
And we got the center, John Michael Schmitz, out of Minnesota. We're going to start with the wide receiver out of Tennessee. And we're going to start off with Chris, since he seems to be.
Oh, see, I was just about to message the private chat saying leave me out of this because I had no time to prepare whatsoever. I'm currently moving, so I have very little free time as it is. This is my only 2 hours or 3 hours or however long this fucking goes of free time for today. So I had no time to prepare for this, and I apologize in advance.
Nope, that is totally okay. You have brought a lot of other content here, obviously.
Yeah. It's just like I like how you started with the guy who's like, I'll pass him out. I'm out.
So
I had zero time to prepare. I got nothing to say.
We also have lives. Everybody has to know that. I've also told every single one of these guys too. It's the same rules that have applied when Alex was here. Your real life comes before the show. Unless we are like actually doing like Pat McAfee numbers, then it's like, okay, this is our actual career and we make money doing this kind of thing.
Yeah, but then I won't be going to work every day. I'll be sitting here like AJ Hawk smoking a fucking cigar and just fucking saying stupid shit for 3 hours.
Do not get me wrong.
Don't take that the wrong way. I fucking love AJ Hawk. He's hilarious, but he says a lot of dumb shit and I fucking think it's awesome. No, I love AJ. I love AJ Hawk, but I'm like, he just says dumb shit and so do I. So it's great.
We get famous enough. And I swear to God, I'm gonna find a way to blow $250,000 in 24 hours. Like that's. I
should the library. I should the library in the background. Get it right.
Just green screen it. Green screen on.
You do it. Anyway, so Jalin Hyatt, the wide receiver out of Tennessee, who's been coming up on the scene here, seems to obviously be the number one target for Hendon Hooker. Not Malik Hooker. Hendon Hooker. But he's not going to lie, like with a lot of wide receivers kind of falling and him kind of getting into that category, he could really fall anywhere. So where do you see him possibly being drafted this upcoming draft?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell because he ranges from about 12-ish towards the end of the first, kind of going anywhere in between. So I like him for the Ravens. They need wide receiver help. The Giants, I mean, I think any receiver that we ever talk about, I'm going to name the Giants as a possible destination because they need everybody.
That's fair.
And then the last one is the Titans. The Titans need a lot of help there. Treylon Burks, although did show out, he looked real good.
Although you get Hyatt and Burks. Oh my God.
I want to talk about Treylon Burks for a second. I am very pissed off at Treylon Burks. Because he decided to fucking show up this week, and he's sitting on my bench while I got Clyde Edwards-Helaire in the flex spot, and I'm very mad about it because he's going to get like 3 fucking points, while Treylon had like 15 points, I think, in our league. I'm just,
Yeah, you did pretty good.
yeah, very disappointed. Anyway, I'm mad at that. Good.
I would be mad too. Alex, what are the the three teams that you got him being drafted to?
So I left off Ravens and Giants for the specific reason I expected other people to bring them up. I'm mad you brought up the Titans because that was my first one. Because I see Hyatt right now as like late first to mid second, somewhere in there. Just because all these receivers are starting to drop, they seem to not be as valued in this draft. So the Titans for me. I also looked at the Cowboys getting a second guy for CeeDee Lamb there. And for me, the other one is Adam Thielen's getting a bit older, so let's get a replacement for him in Minnesota.
Shit. Minnesota keeping their second round pick, or they gained a second round too, didn't they?
No, they gave their second to Detroit for Hawkinson. They still have their first though.
Okay, so yeah, they would probably, and it's probably going to be a late round first, so they would probably trade that away. Okay, I said Houston. And I said it would probably be like an early second rounder, like
that 32.
Yeah. Like if something starts popping around, I guess I was like, wait, 32. Yeah, it's only 31 draft picks this first round. Yeah, that's right.
That's what happens when people.
Well, and they have 2 early second rounders right now because the Browns pick too. So
and that too, yeah. So yeah, I think Houston's a big one too. Let's go with the weird one here though. So Andre Carter is one where even Chris in the chat today was just like, need a little bit more time here, Gingy. And I'm like, my apologies. And so
drops this on us as I'm getting off work. I'm like, all right.
Sorry, I kind of broke my foot and I did everything else this week that I wasn't supposed to. So I'm sorry. But so with this guy, Andre Carter II, he is may actually be the first round pick out of Army since like the 40s. This guy's got a ridiculous wingspan. Like I said in the group chat, it was like 12 feet. I don't think it's actually 12 feet, but it is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, yeah.
Like his wingspan. So I put him in the conversation this time because he could literally go first overall. Like it could be one of those things with the whole Jacksonville situation last year where they're like, you know what, fuck it, let's just get the best player out there. But it's because he goes to Army that it becomes an issue. So let's start with you, Alex. Where do you actually see this being a good fit for him?
So you brought up the main point. It's very interesting on the draft position here because I've seen mock drafts where he's top 10 and I've seen mock drafts where he's in the 3rd round. It's so all over the place for him because he's got that freakish athleticism, but he doesn't have all that talent yet. He's a very raw prospect. So I went with just 2nd round teams because I see him going kind of early 2nd round. So I went, the Rams could use another edge rusher there. I went the Browns if he slips to the 3rd round. Get another guy across from Myles Garrett there. And the Seattle Seahawks with that 2nd round pick from Denver.
That's one that I kind of thought of as like if Pete Carroll doesn't leave or if he does leave, like that seems like the proper situation with just the
and they always draft players like that it's these guys that just got to develop and they do it defensively. So true. I think that could be a home run pick right there for them.
Okay, I like those. What about you, Sid? What do you got?
That's funny. I actually also have the Rams, and I also have the Browns.
Nice.
No way.
That's hilarious.
But they were my 2nd and 3rd. My number 1 spot, I think he would be pretty fun to watch out opposite side of Aiden Hutchinson there in Detroit.
Man.
I thought about that. I thought
those
about
2
it.
young, building block of edge rushers. Like you could do a lot with solid edge rushers, and
I think we're taking another edge rusher for sure. But I think it's going to be that 2nd first round pick. I think we're going, or maybe even the first one. I think we're going either quarterback or edge rusher with that first pick, and then if we don't go if we don't go defensive end with that first pick, then I think it's either defensive end or another corner with that 2nd first round pick.
That's a good one though for Detroit because like they still have they would have an early 2nd if
we have 2 seconds and 2 firsts. Yeah.
So like if someone decided to actually do that, you know what and Dan Campbell seems like the right type of coach that would be like, listen, man, you need to take a year off. You just fucking do you, man. Like you want to defend our fucking country from the fucking problems overseas. You fucking do it, man. And I'll pay you millions of dollars when you get back here. I'm so goddamn emotional about it. Fuck yeah, man. Like that's the type of shit that he would probably actually like do both type of careers, like maybe lean a little bit more football. I like that Detroit pick a lot. I really do like that Detroit pick. Couple comments here. Quick, just so we can catch up here. Hashtag me too. I saw that. Did you say hookers? Hey Nicole. Whoa, I did not clip that in the right appropriate.
Wow,
Nicole,
yeah,
you are not
wow.
a hooker. I don't know that Nicole with no H. Hi. Gigi Hammy was just getting jealous of your love for Alex. Thank you. It's okay. I got to show love to my favorite little Wolverine. Do you guys know Alex just had a birthday? That we did. Happy birthday again to Alex.
Thank you.
Who does he play for? I'm assuming she was being in the first one. That was Hyatt was from Tennessee. Carter's from Army. We'll get to those ones in a bit after we do the last one here. So John Michael Schmitz, the center from Minnesota, probably after watching Creed Humphrey fall to the third round and what he's become, watching the fact that the third round has literally been a hot spot and a hotbed for centers for a long time now. This guy might actually go a little bit higher, but there's only a few teams that really actually desperately need a, say, center that would actually be willing to be developed in a system. So what team do you think would actually take on the role of drafting a center high or even just in general? Let's go with you, Sid, since obviously we're talking about you. Well, look at it. We got a Cardinals fan coming in here. Yes, actually, that would be good for you guys to draft a center. Yes.
Yeah,
especially with Hudson pretty much robbing $10 million from fucking Michael Bidwell.
So what do you got, Sid?
So for the center position, I have the Buccaneers as a potential spot for it with the injury you guys had. So I think it is needed there. Now, if you can get him in the third round, that's why I really think it was anybody's second or third. I think anybody can go get him. So I think the Bucs are a team for sure to go get him, or that would need him. The Bears definitely need offensive line help. So starting at center, not a bad spot there. And this team is the most desperate for offensive line help. So every offensive lineman that comes up, I'm going to be putting them there, and that is the Bengals. The Bengals need offensive line in the worst way. So I just think if there's an offensive lineman available, the Bengals need to draft them.
The Bengals would be a very interesting one, too, because they do need the offensive line help. I like that one. Okay. Alex, what do you got for your centers?
So literally the first three I thought of were the Bucs, the Cardinals, and the Bengals. So I left them all off on purpose. I came up with three different ones. So I have the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're building that offensive line. They could use a center there.
Wow.
You could move Fortner, who they drafted this year, to one of the guard spots. I think he's better suited there. And then I went another team that's building a young offensive line, the New York Giants. They could definitely use a center, third, fourth round, somewhere in there. I think they would jump at the chance to get someone like that. And another team that desperately needs offensive line help because their quarterback has to rush for 150-plus yards every game for them to have a chance to win is the Chicago Bears. So I think they could definitely use any offensive line help possible.
The Bears have made sense, I guess you would say.
Food. I forgot I was not muted. I thought I muted myself.
I muted you for a little bit, and then I brought you back just in case you were saying something.
Yeah, no, I was going to get food. I was going to make a snack. No, my bad. My bad. Food.
I'm fucking pushing that for the end of the year. For sure. The Bears would make sense because they drafted Elijah Vera Tucker, I believe, and they had hopes that he could
that's on the Jets.
Okay, sorry, on the Jets. Who was the one that the Bears drafted there? That was
from Oklahoma State.
Jenkins?
Tevin Jenkins, yeah.
Tevin
Jenkins.
Tevin Jenkins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that guy. That they kind of had hopes that he'd be like a guard center type thing too, and it was like,
Yeah, he's better suited for that right tackle spot right now.
Yeah. So the one team that I do think that would make sense for him, obviously the Bucks do like make sense because Ryan Jensen's injury. But I think they would probably keep him until he retires. I think any of these teams that are deciding to go with a young quarterback, so like say like Carolina or like Detroit or even like the Giants would probably be like the best suited places in my opinion. Those teams I like those a lot as well. A lot of good picks here. Let's get into some more picks though. We're gonna get into the bet stamp here segment before we go over all the picks that we got for the week, and then we'll obviously get everybody out of here. Let's start off by telling you exactly what the fuck bet stamp is after I can actually share the screen that I was trying to actually share. I've been waiting and I didn't get it prepared. There we go. Share. So, do we have it up on the screen? Is it up there? Everybody can see? We're all good? Perfect. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, Betstamp is the leading app here in Canada for line betting and just getting all the different lines that you can find for your sports books. What is line shopping? Everybody keeps asking me what the heck line shopping is. Andrew, I don't want to be line shopping for Christmas. That doesn't seem like a fun thing to be doing. No, you don't want to be line shopping for Christmas. What you want to be doing is you want to be line shopping for when you want to be placing bets. And I am here to tell you today, right here, right now, that if you are one of those gamblers that we do have in here and a lot of our friends, which, by the way, bet responsibly, we've decided that we are going to be doing a group chat, which will be obviously incorporated in the Discord, but we'll have one on Facebook and stuff like that, where if you want to see the bets that we're going to be talking about, or just things that we are literally talking about studying. Me and Sid have spent Sundays studying in the morning for some bets. George Pickens is not being picked for a very long time now. Me and Alex have talked about the Lions. I have always touched base with Chris about the Cardinals and what they're going to do. So with regards to that, we are going to be starting up a group chat where we're going to be talking over everything so you guys can kind of get a general idea of where some of our favorite bets are and where some of the money is being made. Now, this app right here, which, by the way, use the promo code, which I should be having down, there we go, which I should be having down there, right there. Hey, Bear, use the promo code when you download Betstamp. You will see this when you hit the NFL, all the different lines. And now if you are just dedicated to the Rams money line, for example, the best place to get the best line right now is Bet365. So you would go to that sports book, and what you would do is you would download it, deposit your cash, and put your money on the Rams through that sports book. Because if you were to do it on any other sports book and you won, you wouldn't be getting the proper return that you would want. So if you are wanting to know how to bet properly, I will be doing a quick little video, which I have planned to do now that I have time since I broke my fucking foot. I will be placing, I will doing a video about showing how to place proper bets, how to do parlays, what everything kind of means, and how to do it respectively and responsibly and without going too crazy. Now, that being said, you are allowed to do whatever you want. I'm not your dad. I'm not your family. I'm not your boyfriend or anything like that. I even tell Kim that she can't do bets, and she flips me off and tells me to fuck off. So yeah, if you're a Lions fan and you're like, I'm taking the Lions money line this week, 145 on Sports Interaction. Cardinals are on a bye week, so let's go to the Steelers. If you like the Steelers this week, plus 170.
Cardinals are not on a bye week.
Where they're not? Where
They play Monday night.
Monday Night Football, bro. In Mexico.
Just the odds haven't been released yet.
I was going to say.
I couldn't find them earlier either.
That's so weird. So, well, if you want to bet the Cardinals, you have to wait till the line actually drops. That's a weird one, but they're playing in Mexico City, I guess. There we go. Thank you for that. But if you are a Commanders fan, you got the Commanders as a favorite this week. Let's go over some of the bets that I have here, though, right? Enough for the Betstamp app. Let's talk about what I got for you. I had to take a week off because my bets weren't that great before I got sick. I went 0-6 It was not fun. Even Sid was like, bruh. Like, well,
Yeah, it was rough.
So
That
what
must
did
have
I
been
do?
that Sunday must have been a heartbreaker. You bet Chargers over 17 points and they got 16. Yikes.
Yeah. That was the only. So this last weekend, that was one of only 2 bets that I had lost. I went 12-2. I decided to go and place my fucking brain back to where it deserved to be, and that's on this app right here. And I looked and I found everything. And I especially found a lot of love in Pereira getting that TKO in the 5th round.
That was insane.
Out the ass. Thank you very much. So the bets that I got for you, ladies and gentlemen, here, let me put it on me. I got to make sure I do this properly here. All right. I got the New York Jets visiting the New England Patriots. I'm going to take the dog money on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Give me the Jets money line. And here's why. I looked at the stats last game, which was only 3 weeks ago. If Zach Wilson didn't throw the 3 picks, hell, if he didn't even throw that one last pick, they probably had the game. All right? All the Patriots are going to do is run against the Jets, and they're going to hope and pray to God. And we're going to have to mute Chris because he's going to do the food thing again. No, I'm just kidding.
Food.
I muted myself.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. So I'm taking the money line at plus 156. You can find that at Pinnacle. Detroit versus the Giants. I am taking the Giants, at minus.
No, you're
3.
smart.
And I found them at minus 107 at Pinnacle. The reason why I'm doing this, I hate betting against the Lions when it comes to the spread. I really, really do. And I hope that the Lions offense can get past a really, really good defense like they do have on the Giants. But I just find that Brian Dable is doing a great job, and he's going to continue it going past this Sunday. Give me the Giants minus 3. Chicago versus Atlanta. Herbert isn't playing, so give me David
he's
Montgomery.
on IR.
Yeah, give me David Montgomery over 61.5 rushing yards, minus 111 at Bet365. The Rams versus the New Orleans Saints. No, I'm not going to take the Ram dog money because I actually have faith that the New Orleans Saints could put up some points and possibly win this game, but I'm not also taking that either. I will take, however, the over 39 points, and you can get it at minus 105 on power play. Listen, both of these teams got to show up. Both of these teams still have a chance to make that wild card spot if they want to. They just have to show up and get the dub this week. Finally, Kansas City versus the LA Chargers. I really wanted to take the Chargers money line on this only because I wanted nothing more than to get that dog money, but I like the idea that this is the Sunday night game. This probably means that it's going to be a lot closer than everybody thinks. So give me the Chargers at plus 5 at minus 105 on Pinnacle. My NCAA picks, though, I got to throw these ones out here. They're not on the board. They're not part of the 5, but I am getting part of this NCAA pick thing, okay? Iowa versus Minnesota. I ain't falling for this anymore, Sid. I'm sorry. Give me the over 32.5, minus 102 at Pinnacle. Both of these teams 3 weeks in a row over 20 points. I'm done. We're done.
Iowa learned how to play offense, so yeah,
Thank you.
bet the over.
Yeah. Give me the over on this one. USC versus UCLA. Give me USC minus 1 at minus 110 on power play. I love Caleb Williams, the next Tampa Bay Buccaneer quarterback 2024, Detroit 2024. Right up there, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
That's right. San Jose State versus Utah State University. I think that's what it is.
I believe so, yeah.
I love San Jose State, but they've been haunting me this year. But I'm still going to take the money line at plus 103 on Pinnacle. I'm getting some dog money. Now, this is the fun one. This one, all of these ones I'll lock in, obviously. But this is the fun one I got. Stanford versus Cal. Give me Stanford money line at plus 175 bet safe. I'm like looking at this and I'm like, come on. I like the Stanford team. Also, for my NHL picks tonight, give me the Kings money line at plus 101 against the Vancouver Canucks. The Vancouver Canucks are so hit and miss, but the LA Kings actually know how to play hockey. I think Chris would even agree with me on that. Chris, you agree? Now we can't get him. We got him.
Good talk, Chris.
All right.
Nope, sorry, my mic was still muted. I was.
You're good. You're good.
My bad.
Rich.
I was gonna say the Vancouver Canucks know how to play hockey for about 20 minutes, and then after the first period, it just kind of falls apart.
Exactly. And just for a specialty for my fiance's birthday, and just because she's going to the game tomorrow,
I'm gonna fight you. I'm going to the game tomorrow. I'm gonna fight you.
Vegas Golden
I'm jumping you in the parking lot. Let's
money
go.
line
I'll meet you at the Bike Rocks after school, pal.
plus 107. I actually will be staying here watching the kids while she goes enjoy it with her mom. So, yeah.
I got Lowe's seating tomorrow night, bro. They better fucking win. 'Cause I'm gonna spend like $500 at the fucking stadium.
I'll send you. The
Oh,
seats
buddy.
that Kim and her mom will be sitting at if you want to pop by and say hi.
Oh, could she get into Loge?
She probably could.
I doubt it.
Oh, well, okay, well, settle down.
Damn.
Fucking settle down, Mark.
Listen, bro. I realized the last time I sat up there, I'm a whole different person when I'm in that section at that fucking stadium because I'm like, I'm a pimp, I'm a high roller, motherfucker. Get out of my way. I'm sitting in Lowe's. You're sitting, what, lower bowl? Get the fuck out of my face. Get out of here.
All right, so we got our own, so you're just like the poor people.
Exactly. Who's looking down on the peasants? Peasants. You couldn't even, your ticket cost less than my bar tab, Will.
We got one more segment for everybody here, and then we're gonna get out of here. Much love to everybody out there. We got Christopher Cole, who won the Scotty Miller mini helmet. We still got one mini helmet still going. That's the Mike Allstat. We got the Gabe Neighbors. We got cards. We got another thing coming in because we hit 10 reactions / likes for the show. We got a lot of things happening at NSD. Remember to like, share, follow. You can see Chris do Twitch stuff at Dubsauce TV. Sid does rips almost every weekend, so you can find him doing that kind of stuff. Alex has got a couple other shows and segments that he does on Let's Talk Football, NFL edition, and he is going to be doing a Lion show here in the off season, so you guys will be ready for that. For all those Lion fans out there, listen, it sounded like a joke before, and then everybody started becoming friends with Alex, and then now we're all hoping that
I started alienating a few people my way.
Yeah, like now I've won it, and I got to experience it in COVID, and everybody messaged me afterwards, and that was some of the coolest stuff I ever got to experience and stuff like that. Now I think I've literally told Alex too. I'm like, I'm your chauffeur when fucking your team actually makes it to the Super Bowl, because you're gonna be so drunk. Your sister, your dad, your mom, like everybody's gonna be so drunk in your family. I might as well just start chauffeuring you guys around. So
I'm just saying, wait till everybody thinks Bills fans are crazy right now. Wait till the Lions are good.
Oh my god. Or I'm not gonna lie too. Shout out to say the Canadian teams too. For you Viking fans out there, yeah, we see you. Mm-hmm. We know how you guys can get too. So what we're gonna do? Does someone got a pen and a paper, anything like that, so it can mark down who picks what kind of thing?
Yep, I got that.
Okay, sweet. So what we're gonna do finally, I know we're like halfway through the season and stuff like that, but I haven't had anybody to really do this with. So we're actually gonna do our picks of the week. No betting to it necessarily. We're just gonna straight up pick the teams that we think are gonna win. And at the end of the year, whoever's got the best record will obviously get something, some sort of reward. And whoever's got the worst record is going to have the same type of thing that our draft thing has, is you're going to be punished somehow. So think of these wisely. Don't fuck up. And this goes for me too. I fall into the same category. So we're going to start with the Bears and Falcons, and we're going to keep going the same way. We'll go Chris, Sid, Alex, and then myself.
Why me first?
Chris, Bears.
Why is it always
Falcons.
me first?
Who do you got?
Bears versus Falcons, not the Falcons.
So Chris goes Bears.
Not just because I know Kyle's watching and he's pretending to be Kyler Murray, so not the Falcons. Also, because I have Justin Fields in fantasy and I want him to have an incredible day, so I'm going Bears.
Right, so Chris goes Bears. What do you got, Sid?
I'm going Bears as well.
Wait, hold on, pause. Sorry, pause. We're going straight. We're not talking point spread, nothing. We're going straight up. Who's going to win the game? Okay, Bears. I'm still going Bears. Yeah, regardless, I'm still going Bears. I'm just making sure for a future.
Alex?
I actually have Atlanta in this one. I think the two teams are very similar, so I just rode with the home team.
I'm going to go Atlanta on this one, too. So the next game will be Eagles versus Colts. Though I did see that Bobby Willis tuning in says Bears. Thank you for tuning in, buddy. The next one is going to be the Eagles versus the Colts. What do you got, Chris?
Eagles.
Okay. Same for you, Sid. What about you, Alex?
Yeah, Philly.
That one feels like a no. Oh, I was about to say no-brainer, but here we are with the no-brainer.
Colts.
Here he is.
Oh,
Give me
that
the
way.
Colts.
Look at this guy right here.
I
Sorry,
want
hang
to
on.
try it. I want to try
Look at this
it.
guy. I was about to say it's a no-brainer. The guy with no brain. Here he is.
Yep. There it is. Bobby Willis
Ugh.
says Birds.
Oh,
you go.
God,
All right,
Colts.
I'm going Colts. I'm going to take a Holiday 2-0. Jets versus Patriots. What do you got, Chris?
Jets.
Okay, what do you got, Sid?
Man, I literally bet Jets money line, but in this
He's gonna go against his own bet.
I know.
He wins either way then.
Yeah, you got
I think I'm gonna take the Bill Belichick off a bye week.
Okay.
Fair enough.
What
Good
about
call.
you, Alex?
I'm rolling with the Jets.
Okay, I'm going to roll with the Jets, too, on this one.
I like how like a month ago I was crazy for talking about the Jets, and then here Sid is betting on the Jets.
All of us
Love
are,
to
okay?
love
Get
to
outta
see
here.
it. Yeah,
Commanders versus
those words said, "Oh, you want to lose money?" I also said, "Well, I would like to win some money. Actually, I'm going to bet on the Jets."
Bobby also says Pat.
Well, we know which way Chris is going in this game. Washington,
game?
Houston.
Yeah, Washington versus Houston. What do you
Oh,
got?
Might as well write
I
down
mean-
Houston.
Okay, well, I paused because I did correct myself. I actually legitimately forgot Houston has an NFL team because I don't think Houston could beat a CFL team. So I completely forgot after a few rum and cokes that they had an NFL team. So I will go with Washington.
What about you, Sid?
Give me the Texans.
Texans?
Really?
Ooh.
Sean's going to
I'm-
love you for that.
Sean's not going to hate me anymore. He's got a new target now. I'm going to sit over here like,
They are
Didn't
coming.
say that
here,
shit.
Here's my reasoning. The
Oh,
Commanders
God.
are coming off an absolute high,
Yeah.
beating the Eagles. They just got in trouble for the plane ride incident.
Oh, coming in there all
Oh,
puffy chested.
yeah.
Yeah, fair
Oh, yeah.
enough. Fair enough. They're coming in like this. Like, what's
Yep.
up? I'm the
100%.
greatest.
Yeah,
Bang. Knocked out.
All right.
Fair enough.
my logic.
Fair enough.
What do you got, Alex?
I got Washington.
Okay, you got Commanders. I'm going to go with you guys and Bobby on this one, too. Bobby's also got the Commanders. Yeah, I'll take the Commanders.
Yeah, we're taking the Commanders. Fuck.
I'll take the Commanders. So let's go Rams versus Saints.
Oh,
God, this is a tough
Come on,
one.
Chris.
This is a tough one.
this is like picking Hillary and Donald, man. It's fucking tough. They're both terrible. They're both terrible. It's a horrible option either way. I will go with fuck. I'll go with the. I'm gonna go
That's
with
not
the. I don't know, man. Hold on. I'm gonna have to say the Ram. Oh, who's playing a quarterback?
So it's expected to be Stafford and Dalton.
Stafford and Dalton. Yeah, give me the Rams. If it was Winston, I'd probably go Saints. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd probably go Saints if it was Winston.
Give me
But
the Red
with-
Rocket.
Really, he's terrible.
No, hold on. Wait, did you say Saints?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
They
did.
said he's going with the Red Rocket. I think that
You too,
pick he
Chris?
threw. No, I went. No, I
Yeah,
went. I went Rams. Yeah, that pick he threw with Marco Wilson in the background, him looking just defeated. That is my cover photo on Twitter. I fucking love that. I love that so much. And just diving in the background. Fuck, I love that.
What do you got, Alex?
It's like the highlight of the season.
If somebody could tell me who Matthew Stafford's going to throw to, that would be great. I'm going.
Bingo. That's my thing.
Okay.
Who on offense is going to do anything for the Rams?
Tyler Higbee, because I have him in fantasy as well. So
My box says it's Kyron Williams. comes
every
out of
ball
nowhere.
can go to Tyler Higbee, and
Ben
I'm
Skoranek,
okay with
The
that.
only other white receiver they have.
Wow, yeah. Skronik.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you brought up an
I'll-
excellent point. Cooper Kupp is out. I actually forgot that
Yeah.
too.
I'll
On IR.
go.
I gotta
with-
not drink on these shows. I'm telling you, this is actually fuck
go with
me.
the
I'm like
Rams.
fucking up all over the place here.
Give me the Rams. Browns versus Bills. Do I just assume everyone's taking the Bills?
No, not at all.
You
I
taking the Browns?
No, I'm just saying don't assume anything.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Actually, is Josh Allen still hurt? Josh Allen's still hurt.
He's
No, he's good
got
to
the
go.
elbow injury, so he's
Is-
going to play.
He didn't look good to go last week when he threw that pick. Give me the Browns. Fuck it.
Okay.
I love Nick Chubb. I love Nick Chubb. Give me the Browns. I love it.
Sid?
Love it. Yeah.
Bills?
Yeah.
That's what you said? Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I just don't like being part of the crowd. I like being my own person, you know?
Bro, I've got against the crowd like 4 times.
I'm just being a dink.
I love Nick
Panthers-
Chubb, but Brissett is nowhere near Josh Allen even when injured, so give me
I
Buffalo.
agree.
Who?
I agree.
Hey, can anyone tell me who leads the league in interceptions?
It's Allen, isn't it?
It's Josh Allen.
But who led the league in interceptions last year?
Bloody, I'm hammered, dude. We're talking about a year ago. You're fucking lying,
Matthew
bro.
Stafford, the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but I've never once. Okay, well, don't get me started on Matthew Stafford. We'll be here for another 4 hours.
Panthers versus Ravens.
Did you take the Bills, Andrew?
I did take the Bills, yeah.
Okay.
Panthers versus
sorry.
Ravens, Chris.
Ravens, not even close.
Baltimore.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll be
Baltimore.
cheering for the
I can't even sit here and be like, well, no, that's.
Baltimore easy.
I would immediately be called the most I'd be immediately discredited if I even tried to go against the crowd on this one.
Let's go Lions versus Giants. Obviously, mine is the Giants because I have that. What about you, Chris?
Oh man, I'm gonna say, oh boy,
Bobby says Ravens as well.
I'm gonna take the Giants, but I don't think it's gonna be a blowout. I think it'll be a very close game.
Yeah, I'm taking Dayball. Yep, in the
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the Giants, but
Giants in a close one.
yeah, I think it'll be very.
Shit. Okay.
I was
I'm
honest.
a realist.
I'm right here. I'm right here going back and forth. I'm like, the Lions could do something, but I think I'm with Sid. Dayball is he's leading a good team over there.
Giants have the
very good
leading
squad.
rusher and a better defense.
Yeah. Yep.
And then I like this. Go Lions. Why not? Go get it. Bobby Willis is the only one picking the other way, which is totally fine. But
I'm this fucking close, but I'm
I know, I'm pretty close.
like that was a tough.
yeah.
As soon as you said that, I was like, ooh, I don't. Like I said, the Giants are playing great football, but the Lions, they're that team that they're not winning the Super Bowl, but they're fun to watch, and they're gonna piss off anybody betting on the team they're playing against.
Yeah,
because they're just gonna fuck your shit up somehow.
The afternoon games start off with the Raiders versus the Broncos. Chris?
Cluster.
flip a fucking coin.
Literally.
Can I say, can they both lose? Is that possible?
Yeah, I mean, they get tied.
Fuck.
I almost did that in my picks yesterday.
I got
the NFL edition.
Oh man.
I almost called a tie for that.
I think I'm gonna go Raiders. I feel like Devontae's gonna have a day.
Okay. What about
Let's
you,
ride.
Sid? Oh yeah, let's ride.
Oh man.
Okay, what you got, Alex?
Devontae's not having a day against Patrick Surtain. He'll have a good game, but not that good of a game. Give me Denver.
One of my favorite bets all year has been under yards, whoever Surtain is guarding. I bet it every week.
Okay.
It's a good one. He's one of the better corners in football right now.
Very good.
I'm still gonna go Raiders.
That's another tough one, dude. That's a very tough one.
If it was in Vegas, I'm going the Raiders, but the fact that it's in Mile High, I'm going.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know what's funny though? Preseason, we do this preseason for every fucking week. I'm taking the Broncos prior to the start of the season. I'd be like, the Broncos walk these guys. This is fucking nonsense.
I actually said
And here we are though in the reality. I'm like, this is a very, very hard game to pick, in my opinion.
Cowboys versus Vikings.
Vikings.
Sid, just understand that if you do not want to say this one, and if you just want to say it in the private chat for Alex to write down, we can.
There's an extra room in my new place, bro. Just give a flight up here. I got you.
If we see
You're
Sid
good.
disappear, we know who we.
I got you. I got a room for you. It's
No,
all good.
I actually think the Cowboys are going to win this game.
Oh, okay.
The same reason I picked the Texans. The Vikings are coming off a ridiculous high. They're going to have a down week.
But you know what?
Cowboys
They've
are coming off a loss, which is they play better. Everybody plays better off a loss, and teams play worse off a win. I'm taking the Cowboys.
But the Vikings were riding a high for a month
Boys
now.
and Cowboys. All right. Everybody's going with Cowboys so far in the comment section too. Alex, what do you got?
See, this is a very tough one for me because that Minnesota offense is playing so well, but that Cowboys defense is very good too. To me, the difference is that Minnesota offensive line right now, that tackle duo is probably the best in football right now. So I don't expect Micah Parsons to do too much. Give me Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm
There you
going to
go.
go with the Vikings on this one too, though. It's
What
Very
time's-
close one.
Afternoon game?
Afternoon, yeah.
Oh yeah, give me afternoon Kirk Cousins all day. Sorry,
yeah.
give me afternoon Kirk Cousins all day.
Last afternoon game is the Bengals versus the Steelers.
I'm going Bengals, man. Just I look. Sorry, I look down at City's like fuck. I'm like, no man, I'm going Bengals.
Yeah, I was gonna
Sorry,
say,
pal.
I don't
Sorry,
think
big
Sid will
guy.
ever vote against the Steelers against anyone in his division, so you might as well. Yeah. Sid might
Well,
as
we
well
already beat them in Cincy this year, so
It's
why
true.
would I not pick them at home in Pittsburgh? Also, take Joe Mixon under rushing yards as a prop bet.
Ooh, terrible bet.
Okay. Hey,
Ooh, I like
okay.
Terrible bet.
We'll
I
see.
think that's a smart bet, actually.
D.
I
Adams
need to see what the number's at, but
It's like
under
68.5.
Oh,
and Joe Mixon.
The
That's
under.
Saints and Alvin Kamara had 29 total team rushing yards
That's
last
true.
week.
yeah, but Alvin Kamara is all they got. That's a whole different. That's a different
Joe Mixon
thing entirely.
Bengals got.
Tyler, I would say Tyler Boyd is pretty good. I would say that.
Chris Olave. I thought you were talking about running backs. Chris Olave is pretty good.
No, I'm just
Jarvis
no.
Landry's pretty good.
Well, yeah, but they don't have anybody to throw him the ball. Andy
Bobby
Dalton
Chris,
is
shout
a
out to
pile
you
of
there,
dog
Chris.
shit.
The
He,
Bengals
he
don't
may
have
as,
an
he may
offensive
as well
line.
be Josh Rosen for fuck's sake.
What do you got, Alex?
I'm taking Cincinnati in a very close one just for the sheer fact that Minka Fitzpatrick is out.
He's back. He's playing practice all week. Think is in. Rethink it, sir.
Ah!
Damn it! I picked the Bengals yesterday. I'm gonna pick the Steelers in this one then.
Yeah, I'll go with Chris on this one. I'll take the Bengals.
Minka was the difference maker yesterday in my discussion,
He's
so
playing.
Joe Burrow is gonna wipe the floor.
We'll see.
he's gonna have to wipe himself off.
I
The floor
like-
with
I
TJ Watt
like-
playing.
Wow,
No,
that's
yeah.
yeah.
TJ Watt versus that offensive line. No Jamar Chase.
Minka's
Yeah.
well, fuck it, fine. I'll
In
go Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Rich mind the Steelers. I'll join the thing. I'll leave Chris on his.
We all gotta
I'll
buy
talk everybody
we all
into
gotta buy
eventually.
wolf hats like they do on the
We're
pregame
talking
show on
about
NFL Network. The
NFL
Lone
show
Wolf.
too.
Go to Los Angeles for the Sunday night game.
Sorry, I lost you for a second there. What are you saying here? Who's Sunday night?
Chiefs go to the
Chiefs,
Chargers.
Oh,
with
Chiefs.
the-
Chiefs. I don't give a fuck who they're playing. Chiefs.
Okay, so Chiefs. What do you got, Sid?
Man, this is tough. I wanted to say Chiefs because I feel like that's the obvious choice, which it is.
Because
But
it is. Yeah.
anytime it's the obvious choice, like Washington versus the Eagles, a division game at home for the Chargers, I'll take the Chargers. I'll be that guy.
Okay. What about you, Alex?
So, not only are the Chargers at home, it's expected that they're going to get both Mike Williams and Keenan Allen back. I'm taking the Chargers as well.
Like I said, I'll take the spread of it, but I don't know. So in this, I'm just gonna play safe. I'm gonna take the Chiefs on it. But man, if the Chargers end
I
up
was
winning this
gonna
game-
say I never thought I'd see the day I was a lone wolf on Patrick Mahomes. Like the fuck out of here, man.
I got Chargers by like a field goal. This is extremely close.
Only
By like
because
a-
it's in
By like
LA.
a safety,
Yeah.
dude.
Patrick and Fishu. Minka might want to come back to Miami now.
Ain't nobody want to go to Miami's defense.
Chargers might be getting Mike and Keenan back.
Yeah.
That's right. I like them. A lot of people like them. I like them for the spread picks there and stuff like that. But I'm going to go with the Chiefs. And the last one that we got to pick is the 49ers and Mr.
Do me last.
Chris's
I want to go
Cardinals.
last. I'm going last.
Okay, well,
I want to hear what all these fucking jokers got to say first.
All right, lone wolf it, buddy.
I will.
So San Fran for Sid.
I just
San
said I'd
Fran
pick
for
the best
Alex.
team in the NFC. I'm definitely taking San Fran.
I think it's going to be close, but I am going to lean San Francisco.
I'm taking Arizona. I think
Is it double
Arizona.
XP weekend? Is it double XP weekend?
It's always double XP weekend. It's not
Give
even.
me the
It's not
Niners.
even. It's not even a good joke. It's not even a good joke.
Yeah, but they're playing on Monday.
He'll be tired, exhausted. He didn't
Bobby
want to
says
go.
49ers.
Wait, if Colt McCoy plays, I want the Cardinals. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, what do you got?
Practicing.
Oh, okay.
Took strides. The boys playing. Who else? What else we talk about was back? Oh yeah. I can
I
stop
was
sharing my
gonna say,
screen now.
I was gonna say, well, listen to the
I didn't have it. I didn't have
it.
it prepped anymore. So I was looking at it for the whole show. I didn't have it prepped anymore. We got Kyler playing. Probably. I would say probably. I'm not saying for sure. We got Hollywood back. D Hop's in. First game with Hollywood and D Hop. I'm going Cardinals all day. And it's not. And this isn't a bias. I'm going Cardinals all day.
I'm going Cardinals too.
How are you gonna cover? How are you gonna cover two wide receiver ones in the same
It's
game?
easy. You keep them off the field with that running game. Same way
Oh,
you beat any
the
other
running
guy.
game that's running where? Right towards JJ Watt or Zaven Collins? Okay, cool. Yeah, do that. Go ahead, try it. We stopped Christian McCaffrey once this season. Hold on. We stopped him once this season.
Trent Williams blocking for him.
I don't give a fuck. We'll do it again, bro. We'll do it again. No problem. All good.
You got to block
that
guy, Nick Bosa, too. Eric Armstead.
Dog shit.
Eric Armstead's kind of tall. Kyler Murray's kind of short. He's got
It's fine.
I like this. I can confirm I am not playing Warzone 2 drop this week. I ain't playing anything but that, my friend.
Original.
Super.
Super.
At least it's not running the other way. That's,
Love it.
I mean, it's not wrong. But I am taking Cardinals too. Like, I think that if the Cardinals are going to stay relevant, they have to beat the 49ers. Like, they have to.
And I mean, I'm okay with losing this bet because if they lose this game, 100% chance Cliff gets fired. They have to win. They have to win out. They have to win out for him to keep his job. He has to make playoffs.
So Chris is going to be very mad if he gets to come back on this show and Cliff is still the
I'm not saying he gets fired the next day. I'm just saying 100% chance he gets fired because they will not make playoffs.
Wow, look, Bobby Willis.
The Cards D is due. Really interesting. That's a bold move, Cotton. Bold take.
It's actually pretty good, but
They're pretty good defense. The offense is what's struggling. Defense doing pretty good. Try watching football though.
I'm rooting for a coworker go 49. I'm addicted to smiles. That's hilarious. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, that was the picks. That was our first ever full segment picks that we've actually done here on NSD with all the hosts. Obviously, we have the new host. We got Chris, Dub Sauce TV. We got Sid, Squid Rip Cards. We got Alex Loosemore, part of NFL Edition. All these gentlemen were analysts and are now hosts and content creators. Obviously, we got a guy who is creator of Discord. Sid has got his Squid Rip Cards and is going to be having that kind of incorporated into NSD a little bit as well. Alex has got the Lion Show that is coming up in the off season. And I'm probably going to have to pay for Chris and Kyle to have a fucking hockey show because Kyle, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say this on live, Kyle, so he can clip it. When I told Kyle, live, or we were in the back chat of NFC South, I told him who the new hosts were. He kind of see him oh yeah, right on, cool. And I'm like, okay, now listen. And I hold up. He's like, no, it's that guy. It's this guy with the Chris. Yeah, right on. Fucking cool. So no, he was really good. I even told him, I was like, listen, you got this show. And what I want you to do
I'm going to have to be blacked out to do a show with Kyle. Absolutely blacked out. I'm going to have to be just...
I was like, my dream is to have you and Chris do a hockey show based on the Oilers. Because, there's some good ones out there, but they're all too...
All we're going to do is argue about Darnell Nurse for fucking 3.5 hours.
That's content.
Yeah,
that's good content.
So, and look at, Stig's a Coyotes fan, so we can add that in there sometimes.
I could not tell you a single player. I couldn't tell you a single player. Not even one.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I think Shane Doan once played for the Coyotes.
I fucking knew it though. I knew it. I knew who Kyler Murray was. I knew it.
I am not Kyle, but I can say that high pitched voices.
I love how it goes from the third person to the first person in the middle of the sentence. He doesn't have the high pitched voice. Is not him. I have a manly voice.
That was the other show where he kept switching. Shit, the name didn't, or the picture didn't change.
Oh my god. Let's go Caps. That's hilarious. Hey, listen, if you want to actually talk any hockey that we do have going on right now, I do off the top hockey show on 1252 Chicago Sports. That's on a Tuesday. So I do that, and I do this show, and I do the Maple Buck show on Sunday, which I probably will not be doing since we had this show and I broke my foot. And I just want to play some more Warzone, not going to lie. So, but let's talk to everybody else here and see everything else that they got going before we get everybody out of here. Alex, tell us where else we can find you.
All right, so you can find me on the NFL Edition on Thursday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain. You can catch me tomorrow morning, 8 p.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. or 8 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Eastern for Let's Talk College Football with Sean Spencer. And stay tuned for the News on the Lion Show.
Yeah.
Listen, at 8 a.m. on a Saturday, I barely know my name. Never mind doing a fucking talk show.
It's rough waking up that.
I'm what's up?
There's
Where
a lot
are we?
of
Who am I?
times-
Why is this camera on? What's happening?
Open up my phone. I'm like, who's live right now? Like,
What's
okay.
happening?
Like, put this on. Like, I sometimes substitute. Like, it's just like you hear NFL access bullshit all the time.
However,
I
I'll
think
be
this
up
was
early
for
tomorrow because I'm
that.
moving. So send me the link. I'll fucking tune in just to support. I'll jump in and be like, oh, what's up?
Well,
Who
Chris,
is
why
this?
don't you tell everybody what you got going on first here, or second?
Yeah, mostly like lately I have been slacking on the Twitch streaming. I hope after I move to maybe get that fired back up again. For right now, the best place is Twitter. I'm very active on Twitter. Usually bitching about Cliff Kingsbury, but very active on Twitter. As well as, jump in our new Discord. And I'm always on Discord. I'm usually on my computer if I'm not doing something else. So I will be around, and if my Discord beeps, I will be there.
Fucking A. Yeah, I'm at least going to be making a point to be there on Sunday to talk at least some of the games, especially because
I was going to get to just while we were doing our picks, I think, Alex, you were writing them all down?
Yep.
In the middle of that, I was creating a pick section of the server. I was going to get you to send those to me, and I'll post them every week for us.
And we can keep track of the record and everything.
Well, we can keep track, and people can see, like, oh, what stupid pick did Sid make this week? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Speaking of Sid, why don't you tell us, Sid, what you got going on?
So I got Squidward cards. I am taking a break this upcoming week from breaks for Thanksgiving. I'll be in Vegas, so I'll be gambling, that's for sure.
Oh, that's right. You guys do Thanksgiving weird down there. That's right.
What do you mean weird? Do you even do Thanksgiving in Canada?
We do it a month before you. That's
we have it that early October.
Thanksgiving is literally an American holiday, so I don't know how you can say we do it weird. But anyway.
You do it weird. Kind of like how you do healthcare weird.
Yeah. I got in and out of the emergency room in an hour when I broke my foot.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Just saying. Anyway, Squidward cards. Check me out on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. For that, I'm going to be taking a break this week, but next week we'll be back. And then on Sunday nights, during the Sunday night game, at halftime, me and my wife jump on. We do Swinton's Unfiltered. So we just basically cast the show or the game. We watch the game while live. We kind of go over the days, the games for the day, what happened, all the storylines, stuff like that. And then on Tuesday nights, 7 p.m. Mountain Time, check out me, my wife, and David Wright on Let's Talk Football's fantasy football show, where we give you all your fantasy advice for the week.
And that show with you and your wife, that's brand new, isn't it?
Yeah, last week was our first week, so
there
this
you
will be
go.
our second week coming up.
Oh shit!
So, ladies and gentlemen, obviously we got a lot of different content that is being shared on NSD and stuff like that. We got the Discord going. We got a brand new show coming down. We'll probably have a hockey show going. That'll be later on, obviously. But we posted it out there, and we got a lot of traction on it in the comment section. So that's going to be good to see what we got going on. Christmas time is going to be around the bend. So we're going to be having some cool content coming out. Stay tuned. Now, there's the other thing. So everybody needs to, they don't have to be on all the time. Okay. We are still going to have the Fridays where we have a few other people on, but these gentlemen are going to be popping on every couple of weeks and stuff like that. We're going to have these big shows and stuff like that. And obviously keep the content for the hosts going on and stuff like that. And who knows? Chris randomly pops up and says, I want to talk Cardinals. NSD is going to randomly have a Cardinal show going on. Y'all can tune in and watch it go on. So thank you guys for being on.
Murray will go in the comments for that one.
Thanksgiving is my favorite Canadian holiday.
Good boy. Good job. Good boy. Good boy. Go win me a football game on Monday.
And he says, you guys can catch me on Twitch if you don't see me on the field. You can also find it to squint your eyes. I know I'm petite, but I am there. Much love to all the people in the comment section tonight. Bobby, Nicole, Sean.
He streams like Nick Merckx. Like he's got the camera like right there. He's just like,
oh yeah,
like the video. You watch Nick Merckx, that was funny as hell. You never seen Nick Merckx? That was fucking hilarious.
Oh,
I love him just for that. We're getting right. Like the video.
Jammy. Obviously, Ash and Josh Rosen tuned in here. Christopher Cole for winning the mini helmet. Anthony Handy, just Alex Schomburg, everybody for tuning in tonight. If you want more football conversations going on tonight, head on over to the Ben Zone. Ben Cornett is live. I've basically taken 40 minutes of his airtime, and I apologize profusely, Ben. These guys, when I got this amount of content on here, it's hard to keep it all condensed and shit.
Well,
so
we took an hour to get to
especially when the first
topic.
hour we talk about nothing.
that first topic goes for an hour and a half.
Tabor corn.
Yeah, what?
For 10 minutes.
So much love to all the guys here. Much love to all the fans out here. Since they're now part of NSD, we're just going to get out of here altogether. So take her easy. Much love from the NSD hosts. We will all be back either next weekend or the weekend after. Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck? Whatever, right? This is NSD. Much love from all the hosts here. From up north and down into the desert of Arizona, we got you covered on North Force Dynasty. Much love. Take care. Bye.